What's going on, Colin?
Cole, what's up, man?
What up, Duck? Oh, my shit already on the tweaker shit. My shit finna be. Shit finna be dumb as fuck again. Colin, I hope so, man. Hope we have quite the ding dong affair all the way throughout this one. But this is footy at the end of the day.
Duck, what's up, man?
Sitting in the white jumpers.
You kind of like them shits. You seen y'all jumpers?
Nah, not yet.
I think there's like a handful of teams that got different guarantees this week.
Dude, I only have Josh Dacos playing right now. God damn.
GB, what's up, man? I don't think I got
Four
shit.
games in with only 4 niggas played. Or 3 niggas played, actually. 2. Wait. Who do I got playing? Josh Dacos. 4 niggas in with only 3 niggas. 4 games in with only 3 niggas played. I'm too. I'm just about to stop talking because niggas shit ain't making sense.
It's the second game, man.
Yeah, I'm just not making no sense.
Nigga had me tripping for a second. I was like, damn, hold up. God damn, I thought I slept through a game or some shit.
Colin, I agree. I don't necessarily like the white on the footy field for some reason. I mean, he's trying to look too much like superheroes or some shit.
Hell nah.
What's going on, GB?
God, nobody playing. Well, makes it easier to watch from an objective perspective. Fuck it. Friday night.
Xbox, oh yeah, tweak, man, goddamn.
I don't like them white jumpers on console. Tell you that. Them bitches are kryptonite. Grundy just bullied that boy Cameron. That boy.
Duck, you right about that one, man. Game of the year, possibly.
Hell no. I just hope Harry don't be on no bullshit, man. At this point. Seen a nigga did an interview with Ben McKay and shit. That nigga Ben was kind of like interviewing, bro. The nigga Harry was talking about what he had going on. That nigga said one shit wrong. That nigga just said he was feeling bad. Like, nigga.
Man. Damn, I just got my shit fixed and Bobby with a go.
Bobby.
What's going on, B1? Just so y'all know, man, y'all can hop in the Discord anytime y'all want.
B1, what's up, man? Bobby. Barra won. Yogi Berra. The Ravens fan. Lipinski think he fucking Isaac Rankin with that handball like that.
Yeah, Duck, anytime, man.
Row bottom. High clearance. Josh Dacos. Steal the game winner. Match winner. Collingwood pressure's up.
Let's see who tipped who on this game, because I have a feeling the comp is split.
You tipped Sydney, ain't it?
I did.
Just scored, Doug. Bobby trying to get involved early. Miscue on the handball. Oh. They calls it back scratcher. That shit be ugly as fuck.
Duck with the fastest 2 minutes of all time.
Yeah, man.
What's going on?
What's up, bro?
I missed it.
Tip comp is split, but more leaning towards the Pies.
Pause. With no shoulders.
Thanks, B1.
Darcy Cameron involved early back there, down back. Grundy said he ain't with that. Hey, look. Cullen said them white jumpers make teams look soft, but that shit must be motivating that boy Grundy, because that boy said, fuck that bullshit.
It makes them feel more like superheroes, man.
Yeah, the boy is superhero shit. Probably is going against his old side that got him up, though.
Hi, Zach. How you doing?
The season prediction.
Bro, I'm sorry for my
he
enemies.
was gonna be shit in the Brownlow running. I don't think that's gonna happen this year.
Probably not. Unless that boy gets some Patrick Crippen votes.
I wonder where them Carlton votes gonna go this year, man.
You know, going to Crips again, bro. Except that one game, boy. Shit.
The warm. Give me some hydration.
Dude, did you pick Swans?
I did not, actually.
Uh,
Fortunately, I picked B1's mob, unfortunately.
Yeah, same.
I learned your government name because of the tipping comp, bro.
It's fine, man. All good.
I thought your name would have started with a D, man.
Duh.
Daniel, some shit.
Daniel.
But I don't know what you look like, so I couldn't just
I'm
assume a
actually
name.
It's fair. Actually
You said
doing
what?
pretty good in that.
You say you're doing good in the tip?
tipping. Yeah, I'd say I'm doing alright.
Yeah, I haven't looked
I
at the
sort
letter.
of know. It's just bro, Adelaide stuffed me yesterday.
They did too.
Um,
And then I got
man.
fucked by Adelaide last week too because of the Gold Coast win.
Yeah, man.
Who'd
I
you
picked
tip
Gold
that
Coast
game?
that game. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right, because you had the who was it?
I'm about to get
was
all.
two. Yeah.
Adelaide. Me, man. Would have won it last week, and that's what stuffed me. Otherwise, I would have
Yeah.
had all tips right.
That's right. That's right. Look at that service inside 50. I don't know why my tipping comp has my shit fucked up. Like it doesn't have the proper order.
Beautiful kick.
Tom Papley back this week.
Juan's got a beer. He's got the beer out.
The Swannies looking good, keeping form from last week.
Did that go in? No way.
Yup.
Looking like a point right there.
Nothing but net, as David King would say. Yellow boot connection is what it was.
Who got the yellow boots?
Heaney and the guy who kicked the goal.
Heaney and the guy that kicked goal.
Oh, Warner got him too. I kick inside 450. Hoskin Elliott got the yellow boots too. Harry Perryman.
Who's that?
Who's gonna get him? B1, mate.
B1, what's up, man?
Hey guys.
Your tackle is weak as shit. Sydney looking good, man. Keeping form. Braden Campbell.
That's a pretty good kick.
That's what we need to be able to do, man.
I know, man. We just keep bombing it, bro.
We don't know how to
get
do
a
that.
lead, man. Bombing.
Yeah. And it goes through. Sydney Hearts.
Third straight
What
goal for Sydney.
I can't speak English right now.
Straight through.
Collingwood not quite working hard enough for that.
Friday night footy. Bro, tomorrow, 1:20 p.m. prime time footy. It'll be great.
11:20 over here, man.
11:20 for you.
Yeah.
1:20 p.m. for us. Gonna be good, man. Gonna be good.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to that one, man. It's gonna determine how I feel about us the rest of the season.
Oh, bro. Likewise.
Yeah.
What they call be doing that back scratcher every kick. But nice service into the front half. For Mr. Mile check. Best hands in footy, if you will. I would have once said Aaron Nunn had a case for that, but he dropped too many marks this year. Young Brody,
Where's my
although he's not that young.
Brody Meyer check. Right in.
Man, how did that happen? All right, bro.
Carton couldn't keep up, boy. That boy running.
Okay.
AGB, he can you know what I'm saying? He can jinx that a little bit. Yeah, Cullen, don't even speak on next game, bro.
Join us. Join us.
Row bottom kicks it in the air. My brain is not computing which Sydney players is which right now. I don't fucking know why. Gotta pour my beer first. My first beer.
On the bees.
I wonder if they call James Rowbottom Jimmy. Daniel Phillips, what's going on, man? Handball out wide. Ball movement from Collingwood, working good. Look at that kick. God damn.
Pretty good handball movement.
No, you said you played forward when you played?
Yeah, full forward.
What's your career high goals, if you don't mind?
So I played like one season, pretty much,
Mhm.
and I kicked about. Yeah. That's normal. That's a goal. How many goals you kicked one season, STEEZ?
In a game?
Yeah, in a game, let's say again.
I don't think I ever had more than one. It might be two at the max, though, but I play in the mid, so mostly in the mid.
Yeah.
I may have actually scored two one time in Jacksonville, if I'm not mistaken, actually. But yeah, goals are few and far between with me.
What's your
Actually, yeah,
average
there was a
disposal?
game. I think there was a game where me and Juwan both scored a goal.
Where was
Or
this?
maybe
Yeah.
You said I missed that?
I said, where was this at?
You remember it was fuck, bro. I don't even know where that shit was at. You might have actually scored the goal and I missed that bitch. It was the one where I ran onto it, bro, and I fucked it up.
This was in Savannah.
Bro, I can't even fucking tell you right now, bro.
I've only scored a few goals because I usually play in the back. So I'm trying to remember.
It was both on the same side too of the goal. It was.
I want to say that
I
was
don't think
Savannah. What's going on, Lily?
Lily, what's up? I don't think this was
Go
Savannah
the
though, bro.
Swannies.
You said what?
It looked good so far. A little back and forth right now. GB, nah, no specky for me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of where that was, bro. That might have been.
All right, so I know my favorite goal. I think I want to say I only had like 4. My favorite goal was when we was playing against each other that one time in North Carolina when I had took the ball from Eric and I took the ball from Eric in the midfield and scored a goal from outside 50 type shit.
Yes, it wasn't that one because we were on the same team. I want to say this has some type of Jacksonville involvement.
If it was Jacksonville,
I don't know if it was in Jacksonville though.
I feel like every time we go out to North Carolina, I'll be playing that good.
Man, I can't
As far
even
as
tell you.
North Carolina from you.
Yeah.
You said what did you say, Duck?
I was saying, how far is North Carolina from you?
It's like what, 3 hours, bro? How far is?
Like 3 hours because we look basically on the border of South Carolina, so it's really just driving through South Carolina. So it's like 3 hours.
Oh,
So I know for sure it was not at Three Rivers Cup. It wasn't at Mid Atlantic. I can rule those out for sure. It wasn't Atlanta.
You saying it's not Atlanta because you think Jacksonville was involved?
No, it's not Atlanta because I can remember. I remember how I know how Atlanta's grounds is set up, and
We played
It
on a
wasn't
few
there.
different grounds in Atlanta, though.
well, it wasn't that fucking where I got cooked by that young boy. It wasn't there.
Yeah.
Who's going to win tonight, boys?
I tipped Sydney.
Hopefully, Sydney for Lily's sake.
Yeah. I don't want to go. I don't want to go to
Bet
work
on
grumpy
Collingwood.
tomorrow.
You say you don't want to go where?
I said I don't want to go to work tomorrow grumpy, and all the people I work with, they're all Collingwood.
Oh hell no! That shit sounds like a disaster. That grand final was like terrible, man.
Shit. Who did you pick, Juwan?
I took.
I mean, sorry, of course you did. Stezzo, who'd you pick?
Why'd you ask me that?
Who did you? Juwan, go the Coasters.
No, I'm saying
No,
West Coast all day,
Well-
every day.
no.
All the way.
She made a split-second decision.
That's all it takes.
You're right.
Bit disappointed, but that's okay.
Hey, it's only because your mob only played one good game this season so far.
Yeah. We'll see after the game's finished.
Colin says STEEZ, oh, for fuck's sake.
GB Chaz.
Thank
was
you,
funny
hubby.
out there. I wonder if Chaz played.
My hubby's had my back.
I still want him to win for you, Lily.
Thanks, buddy. I know you do. It's just the points are more important than me.
Bragging rights are. Bragging rights are.
What do you think of my colour? Do you like my colour?
Oh, hold on, I gotta look. Where's that? Okay, yeah. Okay, all red and all that.
Yeah. I had too many greys, so I had to cover them
When did you do that?
today.
Looking good.
Okay,
Looking good,
fresh.
Lily.
You know, got to look good for the boys. Got to look good for me
Oh.
hubby.
Cullen funny as hell.
Where is he? Naked again?
Probably. That was sitting on the dunny when he was on the left on the string.
And he drops. You don't care. Cullen, get on, you loser.
There you go, man. It looks very nice,
Really,
man. And it's the
I think that's the first and last
Yeah,
time
Swans
we
colour and
exactly.
everything.
No, he won't get back on.
Hey, it's appreciated that he did though.
100%. Now I know what he looks like. Naked.
I don't know what ACDC looks like, but I feel like they look like Cullen.
You've never seen a picture of ACDC.
Huh? I probably have.
What did
Well,
you-
I know their logo.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. We don't get Australian media.
Hey, you just disrespected
YouTube.
Aussie-
Hello.
the Aussie icons.
You don't know what AC/DC look like? Wow. I should have worn
I
an
know.
AC/DC t-shirt. I think I will.
To be
Hey, Colin,
to be
see,
fair,
see, he's showing his
the only
American-
rock star I know. What you said, Juan?
I said you showing your American again.
Shit, I just don't be looking up rock stars. The only rock star I know what they look like is fucking Brett Michaels and fucking.
Oh my God. Really?
Slash. And
Slash.
Sting. I mean, not Sting. Kiss. I call them boys Sting. I'm tripping.
They're actually called Akadaka down here.
For real?
ACDC, yeah, Akadaka.
So y'all be lazy with everything, but y'all do extra shit sometimes with that.
Yeah, we're a bit weird. You should know that by now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry,
it's not
I'm weird
extra,
too.
it's the same amount of syllables.
See?
Hell nah.
We're not-
Ekadeka, ACDC.
ACDC is for Academic. Yeah. Yeah. Shit don't sound like it though. Seems like some extra ass shit.
Doesn't, no. Billy, you want to say hello to the boys?
Academic.
Say hi.
Was that
Say hi.
Charlie?
He said Billy.
Oh, Billy.
Yeah.
He said Charlie. Billy, what's
He's
going
not
on?
happy. Say hi, Stezzo. What do you say? Speak. No?
Did you name him after Billy Joel?
No. Well, Jackson was going to be Billy, and then Charlie was going to be Billy, and then I got my dog, so I got my Billy.
You love that Billy.
So he's jealous now, look.
Young Billy
You
right
wanna go
there.
You want to go no-nos? He's tired. What's news with you guys? Anything?
Oh, same old, same old.
Carlton, then yeah. Carlton. Have ACDC.
What about
or
you,
Dad.
Stezzo? You got a girlfriend or not?
No, I'm just chilling right now.
Oh, playing the field, are we?
Yeah, I guess.
Are you a player? Are you a player?
Nah. Nah.
No.
You look like you doubting me right now.
No, not at all. And I know you'd be honest with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. I got a mom and a sister, so I feel like all that karma be coming back if you do people wrong like that.
100%. How are you, B1?
Oh, good. Thanks, Leon. I was just looking for my ACDC t-shirt, but I couldn't find it. I got the hat, but the hat doesn't have a picture on it, like the t-shirt does.
To
I
be
could
fair,
deck
I don't know what any of them look like.
Probably
either.
heard me crash land.
Where's Kat tonight?
She's out in Adelaide somewhere, so she ain't.
Oh, yeah.
She ain't gonna be here.
I thought you meant this one.
He said she really ain't gonna be here all weekend, I think.
Yeah. Well, I know she gonna be out in Adelaide till Monday, so I'm assuming she ain't gonna show up for it.
Mm.
It'll be a quiet chat then.
My cat got that money, no? She got damn.
See, remember that
Bobby
text
Hill.
I sent you, Stezo?
Yeah. You said from the other day?
No. Remember I said whether it was a boy or girl?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know.
he sent a couple videos showing what we look like, what he looks like.
She.
Nah, maybe I'm mistaken on what you're talking about.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about sister.
No, I'm talking about Kat.
Oh shit.
Yeah, see, I didn't know whether Kat was a female or a male. A female or a male.
I don't know why I always assumed, even before I seen what she looked like, I always assumed she was a woman.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we have many males named Kat in America.
No, but because it's like a YouTube-ish name, you just don't know these days.
That is true.
Like B1 could be a female. Are you
It's
B1?
Katrina or Katarina or something like that.
Catherine.
Yeah.
Catherine, the K.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have Catherine with the C and they still call themselves Kate with the K.
Yeah. Which is weird. Oh.
The original's with a K, I think, but it's from Greek, so.
I'm
What's
part of the
weird
K,
is
man.
that we even have C, K, and S. Like, one of those should just, like, go.
Nah, I'm K, man. We gotta stay, bro.
No, I'm just saying as letters, like, you know, you have the K sound, you have the S sound, and C can be either, and it's very annoying, actually, when you're growing up. Well, we're all over it now, but it would be
See,
much easier for kids if we got rid of one. But we,
100%.
The way I look at it,
Thank you.
the C's, we really make the C's look good because we kind of freshen shit up a little bit.
Americans would be lost without the R.
I'm lost right now.
R.
You mean like Toys R Us?
It's just the way they say their R's too long.
Oh,
Too long.
well, there's different American accents, but yeah, I suppose some of them do.
B1, do you have a favorite American accent?
How do y'all categorize American accents? Like, what are the different types of?
That is true.
I'm not gonna just come out and say Georgia, but probably Georgia, like a really nice dialect.
Are you
The
saying,
southern accent.
Yeah, southern accent.
you saying like a slow talking like a Southern Belle
Yes.
type accent?
Probably my favorite, or Texas even.
I like the country American accent.
You can like get on down there, boys type accent.
Louisiana's no.
Y'all. Fun.
What's up with the country accent everybody likes, bro?
I have too
It's
many
like-
to choose.
G'day, y'all. I love it.
Good day, y'all. For me, I don't know why. The New York accents always just be funny as fuck to me. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
like Blanche Devereaux from the Golden Girls.
Yeah. Or the Boston accent. That's pretty cool.
That shit, that is insane. That one's insane.
Yeah.
Park the car.
It's better than the Australian one. I mean, the Australian one's like cute and everything, but
Yeah. I mean, your
Yeah,
accents
I just
entertaining.
find there's a lot of I've just find there's a lot of American accents where the Australians, to me, sound pretty much the same.
I agree.
Unless you're John Brown.
Who's John Brown?
There's 300
Jonathan
million
Brown.
of them. I get what
Brownie.
you're saying. Yeah.
Oh,
And also they've got like
he's from the country.
I thought you meant John Brown from Kansas.
Nah. I don't even know who that is.
Historical figure from the pre-Civil War. John Brown.
Oh,
He
yeah,
was
yeah,
part
yeah.
of the abolitionists,
Yeah, I definitely heard of that, actually.
and he was like fighting with the people in Missouri.
B1, you're very smart.
He wasn't smart as fuck, man.
I think they killed him in the end.
And he said, don't say why any male would call himself sister, I'll never know. I can only hear 3 American accents, West,
Might
East,
have been
and South.
before the Civil War.
The West accent is just weird, man. Like, I don't get those people over there.
Grundy with a terrible handball.
Thank you.
What's the score?
27-25. Pies up right now.
Oh,
Okay.
no, no.
It was an old song as well. That's who he was. Which accent? 5 seconds because of low on data and this Wi-Fi's doing what he thinks. Turn up just
Cullen, there's also a Midwest accent, and they kind of sound a little funny too.
That kind of sound normal, like not normal, but like the general American accent. Them in Northern California.
Until they say the word bag.
Yeah.
So you, hold on. Midwest is what you consider normal?
Yeah, because it's like not anything. There's like nothing to the Midwest accent
Damn.
to like identify it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Take the
It's like
Kelly
we have the
dialect.
general Australian accent here, which is probably similar to maybe a Sydney accent. I wouldn't say it's the same as a Melbourne accent, but not. No, probably the general accent would be similar to Adelaide. What do you think, Leanne?
Oh, Adelaide's they're slow people over there.
About the accent.
Yeah, slow
So what-
talkers.
Maybe Perth then has like the most closest thing to the general accent. But I mean, it depends on like your community and you know.
I mean, the
your
real
accent,
outback
basically.
is really Aussie, like, you know, Aboriginal accents and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's another accent now. Like you know, just like how Ash Johnson talks. That's like what I consider like real Aboriginal accent.
Yeah.
I gotta hear him talk.
You guys
now.
ever heard him talk?
No, I have
think
not.
so.
Well, when his leg gets better, we'll have to look out for that.
They say brother a lot.
Yeah.
Brother.
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 I think Sam Walsh sounds a little funny to me. He just has like a little bouncing. I feel like the only thing I could describe it is it sounds like his voice is bouncing or some shit, like the way he be talking.
I haven't heard him.
I want to say he's from Geelong though. He played for the Geelong Falcons, so maybe that's just where I assume he's from.
Okay.
Talking about
don't
Geelong,
really
I didn't
have-
think they were going to win the other night.
I didn't either.
I think Adelaide choked.
You can say that.
They can control the midfield.
Bloody Dangerfield.
He couldn't defend either. Shit.
He played good, yeah.
He's been having a good season overall. Oh
I
man.
thought he would have
Yeah,
retired by now.
Yeah, like you say, Walker was playing really well early, and Adelaide were, you know, probably the better team a little bit, and then they just stopped. They stopped playing.
was like Geelong
I
just
don't know
feeding
if
him out
it's
or
like
something.
something dietary or what happened to him. I can't imagine they just gave up and choked. Like, why would I just don't understand why that would happen.
I
But
feel like
maybe
them
it's something.
having. I think them having like
Geelong had more
fucking.
stamina.
I think that didn't having 3-4 fucking tall forwards. It didn't help the case either.
I guess so. That's a thing with that, isn't it?
Yeah, but Matty Nix came out and was saying that still gonna back that game plan though. But I think he did acknowledge that that probably was a little part of the reason amongst other things.
But I guess with those kind of personnel, you've got to get a bigger lead
Yeah,
than what they had.
yeah. Nobody was trying to go with Rankin the whole game, man. Rankin played the whole game out despite being injured. Geelong. Adelaide read my comment, then choked. Cullen, everybody just be trying to spite you, man. You're the main character in this story.
Alan has the best comebacks.
Good old Tom. They keep
Yeah,
showing
but it's
this
definitely more than
AFLW player.
3. I don't know. I'm gonna join if she is.
I got to see how good she can play now.
I don't know.
Who's she?
Ruby, I don't know how to say her last name. Schleicher.
No.
She's doing she's been in all like the interviews and stuff like. She like took Daisy Pierce's old role. It seems like. She's an AFLW player who does all these like Fox Woody interviews and stuff like that. First time really seeing her this year.
Let me check my fantasy.
Lily, did I ever ask you your favorite Sydney player? Now?
Heaney would have to be. Heaney and Paps I love. But I love oh God, I've gone blank. Backman, what's his name?
Blakey?
No.
McCartan?
Oh, one with the Mo.
Fucking not Sam Wicks.
No.
Yeah, Nick Blakey, the lizard.
Mo.
He got the
Why have
mo-
I gone blank?
I'm trying to think right now.
Juan, help me out.
I'm looking, trying to figure out. I don't know.
He had a couple of weeks. I don't think he played the first couple of weeks. He played last week.
The backman?
The one,
Oh, you talking about
the one
the
that
new
jumped?
guy?
The Ruck?
The new guy?
No, older.
I don't know who
For
you talking
Christ's
about.
sake, what's his bloody name? The one that climbed the pole while a guy was kicking a goal. What was his name?
Rampy.
Rampy.
Oh, tripping. I'm definitely tripping.
I think he's a great player.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a nice player.
Yeah.
Now I think about it, it seems like all your defenders got the mo.
Yeah, that's true. But that new guy played really well last week.
He did. I've had to pick him up on fantasy real
What
quick.
is-
See if
he did really well.
Riley Bice.
Yeah.
That crisp
Well,
slot
still
shot.
in.
Pies with a goal. Just barely snuck that one in.
I'm tripping. I do have him playing this game.
My favourite player ever for the Swans is Paul Kelly.
I don't think I ever heard of him.
They used to call him Captain Courageous.
He's from
Actually,
New South Wales, Paul Kelly.
Yeah,
From Wagga Wagga.
I loved him as a player.
It's just
When
the
did he
player
play?
that you wanted, like, you liked him because he just tried so hard, and that's why they made him captain, I think, because he was like, such an inspirational leader.
Yeah, and he wasn't a nasty player either.
No, not at all.
No.
Considering the sport, he wasn't a nasty player at all.
Exactly.
Colin, just join the call if you want to see everybody, man.
Yeah, Cullen. You don't get to bark orders from outside the club,
The
man.
man before that was Barry Round, Leanne. That was the big
I loved
South
him.
Melbourne star when I was a kid.
He was.
And he was a big man also.
Yeah,
Physical
big
man.
teddy bear he was.
I used to know a bloke who was related to Ron Clegg, but Ron Clegg was way before my time. But I looked him up, and he's a South Melbourne legend. And this bloke
Yeah,
was his
there's a
son.
few of them.
Juan, you got
I was like, oh, to see your dad played for South Melbourne. I looked him up and like, oh, okay, he's only below like Dick Pratt. This guy like is a South Melbourne legend. This Clegg guy. He was what era is from the 1940s or something.
Well, I was telling the boys that my grandfather's uncle is Roy Gazali. So he's on our family tree.
Is that a goal?
Grandfather's
Ooh,
That might
shit.
have been. I thought it was touch.
Wow.
Just a
Yeah.
goal.
So that's why our whole family go for South Melbourne.
Oh. Well,
Except
I thought
Charlie.
he was from I thought he played for Fitzroy.
No, Roy Gazali.
Yeah. South Melbourne. Huh?
Yeah. Unless my family are telling me porcupines for 40-something years.
He might have played for both.
Maybe.
That was a
I mean,
crazy
I guess it didn't happen very often before Barassi.
Wow. Joanna, are we winning yet?
2 points behind right now, but y'all just scored a goal.
Kieran Jack, yeah, he's a nice player. I used to watch his father actually in the rugby league. He used to play for Balmain Tigers, Gary Jack.
Gary
And Australia
Jack, what a
too.
great
He was the
man.
Australian. He was the Australian fullback, Kieran Jack's dad.
Kieran Jack.
Yes.
Harder than a nail, a coffin nail.
I think he was fullback.
Oh, Pies.
Oh, and the return from Hoskin Elliott.
Ding dong affair.
Juwan,
So
you
who
got
do
a
you think
footy
are going to
pet
win
peeve?
against...
Do I have a footy? What?
Pet peeve
As far
as far as playing?
I don't know, like as far as myself or somebody else doing something.
Nah. Well, yeah, as far as somebody else.
I don't know. It really depends on how good a shape I'm in. Because if I got to chase, I don't be liking chasing too much after I'm cooked. But if we're on the same endurance level, I fuck with that.
Mm.
But I guess that's really more myself than the opponent. But if they know to take advantage of somebody's fatigue, it's quite annoying.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
I thought you two would have been the fastest on the field, mate.
Nah, I ain't never really been like the fastest person, really, but I
Black
probably was in my
Lightning.
best shape a couple of years ago. I did get called Black Lightning one time, but I think my foot. A pet peeve I be having is when people be tapping it on when you could just grab that shit. Like, bro, that shit be pissing me off.
Yeah. It's called lazy.
Like some Americans will just slap the shit out the ball. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Yo, Stretch be doing that shit all the time for no reason.
Hey, yeah.
Exactly.
Nah, he be pissing me off doing that in training, bro. I'm like, all right, man.
Yeah. And then want to complain about not having clean hands.
Oh God. Oh God.
Got my check.
See, they gave up a free kick here. Holding the ball. 4.5 turnover. The Richmond model.
So who do you think honestly is going to win against Coasters and Carlton?
That's a toss-up, man.
Where is it?
Adelaide Oval.
In Adelaide. Yep.
Oh, fuck yeah. Everything's in Adelaide.
We don't even deserve that ground. And Brisbane haven't played at the Adelaide Oval since Gather Round started. That shit kind of fucked up.
I think if we come in confident, we
Easy
definitely
win.
can win. But if we just can't lose confidence at any point.
I think Carlton have to play 4 quarters to win, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do think we can be pesky enough to stay in the game too. That's what I'm betting on.
Like West Coast can't play their bottom dollar style of game though. Like if they play their worst footy, then they ain't gonna win.
Yeah.
Well, at least you know one of you is going to get a win.
Yeah, that's just gonna
Unless it's a draw.
Oh, that's like
that would be.
scenario.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised, bro.
I've just thrown it out there, so.
I think I'd rather lose than get a draw at this point.
Yeah.
Hayward to Warner. Deep goal. Yes. No.
Misses.
There goes Cat's favorite player, Braden Maynard.
Pretty good game.
Bo McCreary running down the wing.
We found that Black Lightning.
You said what?
The TV show on the CW.
No, I haven't. That's like some type of superhero show, isn't it?
Okay,
Yeah.
enough.
Closest thing to that I can think of is Static Shock.
Hey, that's accurate, bro.
You smell me.
No. This game ain't looking good.
Smell Ollie.
Nah, Cohen, it was, at least as far as I know, seemed like it was all in good fun.
Man, even if we win tomorrow, right, I still wouldn't even be happy.
Nah. We need to get like 5 wins in a row.
It's not really something you can brag about. Being happy about.
We got to win 3 in a row, man. 5 in a row.
Exactly. We got to beat top teams.
At least the thing about us, though, we know, as we've shown with 2 seasons in a row, that we can go on a run.
Yes.
It just depends on whether it's going to be a losing run or it's going to be a winning run as far as a string of games.
At least we got to play finals, man.
Yeah.
Somehow.
2 years in a row. Played well in 1, too.
Yeah, the Melbourne Demons won. was forever memorable. It was a great one.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite Carlton game that I watched.
Yeah, 100%.
Bobby Hill with another goal. Yeah, it's pulling away from
When did-
Sydney.
Are they?
Yeah, this game ain't looking good.
58-32.
Collingwood, I hate them.
hate Collingwood.
When did Carlton win their last grand final, Stairs?
95. The year I was born.
95. Oh, that hurt.
30 years. I've only been suffering for 4, going on 5.
Mhm.
No. You'll get one eventually.
That's all.
Eventually.
Mm.
The club got to accept what's wrong with the club, though, before that happens. And it seems like they don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Roll bottom. It's a pretty ground right there. It's a pretty ground.
Out the bag.
From the lizard.
Dinner for these kids.
Sometimes Blakey's mustache just be blending in because it's so light.
And Sydney kick a goal.
Yay!
All right, Duck. Duck, what player would you say you look like? Or do you closely look like?
Oh shit. Let me think about it.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you 2 players. You tell me which player you look more like.
I bet go.
Do you look more like fuck, it's hard now. All right, do you look more like
Be nice.
Errol Golden? Do you look more like Errol Golden, or do you look more like Liam Stalker?
Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna look at both images and compare it.
Well, I think you should show yourself so we can choose.
I like the mystery behind it.
Oh, do
Maybe he
you?
looks like Paddy Grips.
Well,
Maybe.
with his guessing game, yeah.
Duck, how old are you?
Paddy Grips had hair.
22.
How old?
Golden. 22.
Oh, you're a
You
baby.
look more like
He's a
Golden.
baby.
Yeah.
Got some bad news, Leanne.
Sorry?
Collingwood scored another goal.
Golden if he had a beard more.
Behind.
If he had more
Okay,
like a little beard.
Want some pasta?
Oh, and they dropped it. Amari,
Yes.
come on.
It's still early, but Swans gonna have to come back if they win this.
Surely.
Wait, wasn't that a goal?
They're 28. They're 28 points
Goals
down.
behind.
Yeah, we always have a one bad quarter, so.
What's in
Marty limping.
oh, okay.
Roll bottom with the tackle. I also hate seeing a big ass ruckman get tackled and just stopped in her tracks by a midfielder or something. Like, bro, what are you big for? What is all that size for, man?
We're saying that we call Duck Disco now.
Disco.
Want my disco?
So Walmart disco.
I started it. It's an old song. It was like Disco Duck.
Disco duck.
It was before my
I've never
time.
heard it.
I vaguely heard of it.
It was a huge song back in the 80s.
In the 80s.
It was huge.
I've never heard.
Was.
Color to me.
It's like a disco song, you know?
Color, we don't even
Back in the
have
day.
athletes like that. We all slow as fuck. We got a couple though, I ain't gonna lie. We do need to recruit footballers though.
Disco Fever, one more from wrestling. It's like, Disco Fever, yeah, 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 yeah. It was in WCW. The rest of us called Disco Inferno, which is another song. Then he came out to this Disco Fever song.
The young Warner brother.
Swan scored a goal.
There's
It
a like magenta.
was a good time to show that. Oh, wow.
I got it signed for my 40th birthday.
Yeah. All right.
The whole team.
Yeah, Barry Hall got it for me.
He. Swans kicked the goal.
Lily, you don't have any shrimp on the
See
bottom?
how nice Barry Hall is. People
Fucking
think
hate
he's a
that.
bad man, big bad Barry.
Oh my
but
god,
he's a nice man.
my best friend, it's his cousin. It's her cousin. So I've had a couple of Christmases with him, and he's the quietest guy. Very quiet, very respectful, totally different person off the field.
I still watch that Celebrity Get Me Out of Here when he was on it.
Yeah.
He came second, which, yeah, is pretty good.
Pretty good.
Do you know who beat him?
Wasn't
Oh,
it
who-
the girl?
No, it was the English cricket Andrew Flintoff,
Oh, that's right, yeah.
because he's so freaking funny.
He is funny.
And it just had to have him win it.
I thought the disco
But the
was
funniest thing was when Barry threatened to bash him, and he's going like, if you don't get off my bed now, I'm going to ask the women to leave. This is Barry, like, he's quiet, but... And the funny thing is both of them are like pro amateur boxers, so it's not that Flintoff couldn't fight,
He's a very
but
good boxer.
Sydney too fast defensively.
both of them
They're
could
all-
throw a punch and take a punch.
Yeah.
I saw a bit of Flintoff fighting. I don't know why he was fighting, but I saw it.
Sydney's still working hard though. I like it.
Good.
Can't remember who he was fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going good now.
Y'all laid out for those tackles there to chase a couple of the handballs.
Oh,
I didn't
Hayward
expect him
had
to
to
start to
start-
come back so soon.
Let's see if Hayward
Hey,
got his-
Stendo, look
Yep.
what I scored from work on Sunday.
Okay, it looks clean. You put that on, you be looking like John Longmire.
Yeah. Scored it from work. Wrapped.
Yeah. Now you can go down there and coach.
I'd be a good coach. No, I'll be the masseuse, the rub downer.
Okay.
What a great job that would be. Heaney comes off. I got you, buddy.
Oh, you got a little bit of crush on Isaac.
I got a crush on a few of them. Hayward's cute too.
What about Grundy?
I was
Not
gonna
my
say
type.
Patrick.
No, perhaps it's too short. The lizard? No.
You don't like that,
The
Mo?
lizard.
You have to get a haircut, the lizard.
That would be. Imagine him with a buzz cut. That would look so crazy.
It'd look better.
I wouldn't even recognize him.
His neck probably too long
No.
when he run. That shit would look crazy.
His head looked like a bobblehead, bro.
Little giraffe. He's a funny character, that one.
He is funny as hell.
Query
All you gotta
hugging
do is-
Grundy or tackling him? Bit of both.
Dean Cox. You talking about Marty getting subbed off already?
Dean Cox overrated.
As a player
Pretty
or
good
as a
player,
coach?
though.
I mean, not Dean Cox, freaking Cox from Collingwood.
Yeah.
Dean Cox is a very good player. I remember it would be like freaking Cox, and then he'd tap it to Judd, and then Judd would freaking just pass it to fucking one of their forwards, and they kick a goal.
That West Coast team was so fucking good back then.
And had Cousins and Kerr as well.
Oh my God. That was so good.
Ah, the good old days.
Have you watched those games, Juwan?
Not too many with Judd and Cousins, you know.
Oh
Have you
my
seen
God.
Daniel
You've
Kerr,
got to do that.
Joanne?
Yeah, I've seen highlights. I've seen I haven't watched full games though.
Oh, you haven't watched the grand finals?
Not the one in 06.
There are other games where they destroyed other teams, if you know what I mean. Like, just blew them away. Especially when the other team had to travel over there.
18 was
You should do a live on your last grand final that your clubs did.
I'll be keen to do
stream
that.
marathon.
We just have to.
Yeah.
Like,
Probably,
because you'd be able to show it, wouldn't you? Considering it's not live.
No, we tried that before.
Maybe the older ones. I don't know about.
Yeah.
I don't even know if the 2006 one would go. Maybe the 94.
I need to see the Eagles' last grand final victory. We'd have to see that again.
Who did they beat?
Collingwood? We can watch the one before that.
Uh,
That was your team, though.
was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we beat y'all in 06. But y'all beat us in 05.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. You beat us by a point.
Mm-hmm.
And you beat them by a point.
Yeah.
Too funny.
They were good grand finals, too.
That boy got that cat encyclopedia on him, ain't it?
Just growing, man. Trying.
You know what I'm saying? It does take years
Got the
just
ball
to
now.
get to the
Steel side
get to the
bottoms
point
got the
that
ball
cat is.
Yeah.
in defence. Grundy's got it now.
Right,
Swans
Grundy.
also picked it up in the air. High up in the air. Side bottom's under it, but he can't do much. Oh, the lizard.
Here he is.
This is a good player.
I love when he goes for a run, though.
Yeah. I feel like Josh Weddle
Is that
from
why he's called the
fucking-
lizard? Like, why do they call him the lizard?
Who knows?
Because he looks like a lizard.
I think it's just because.
Is
how
it
he
because of his
runs.
running style, or is it because of his mullet, though? Like, or both?
Probably a little bit of both.
I'm not quite sure. A bit of both, Juan.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen those lizards run, like, that's what they run like.
I
They
definitely
do.
They
know
do.
the
Except
lizard.
worse. Like, they're like, what do they call it? Bull-legged?
I don't even know. But when they get on them two legs, they do look like him.
Oh, it's so funny.
All right, Sydney.
Instead, I-
Pressure ain't letting up. Yes.
Cut the old fucking shrimp on the Barbie bullshit. I can't stand it.
I like that shit. I like shrimp on the bobby. I like
I
like
don't get
far
it.
out.
I've never got it. We don't put shrimp on the Barbie at all.
See, I like far out. I like shit ass. I like
Shit out.
shrimp on the bobby. I like those three.
Oh
Crap.
my god.
It
The
seems like I
saying
don't
is,
really-
please
I don't-
don't come
I
the
don't be
raw
hearing
prawn
far
with
out.
me. That's the saying.
Oh, y'all do call
That's
it
the same.
prawn. too. Forgot about that.
Yeah, I don't think we call them shrimps.
Somebody
We call
calls
them
it that.
prawns.
Somebody calls it
This
that.
is something I discovered when I
Yeah.
was at work, that the rest of the world calls them shrimp or prawn, depending on the species, but Australia call them all prawns, and America call them all shrimp. And
Yeah.
they're the only two countries that do that.
Yeah.
And then we
Crocodile
argue with
Dundee
each
started
other.
that bullshit.
We argue with each other. It's a prawn. No, it's a shrimp. It's a prawn. It's a shrimp.
Yeah, I never heard prawn until I started talking with y'all.
Yeah, prawn.
Hayden McLean. Hayden McLean to cut the goal distance to 10. With 10
Do you have
points.
potato cakes over there?
Yeah, we just call them like hash browns though.
Like,
Hash
Proper.
brown's different.
What was
No.
that?
yeah, hash brown's not a potato cake.
Who's that guy?
So you don't have fish and chips over there, do you?
That's Hayden McLean, B1.
That's a
When
good
you
guy.
say chips, do
Yeah,
you mean
fish and
French
chips.
fries?
You're only 10 points behind
Fish
now,
and
Liam.
chips. Oh, we come back. Beautiful.
Well, that's,
Like,
that's
you don't
like
have
a goal,
American
man.
chips in America?
When you say chips, you mean French fries?
Chip, yeah.
Yeah, we got.
Hot chips.
Yeah, you can get fries with almost anything in America.
See,
Is-
but you don't have a fish and chip shop, though.
Nah,
No.
it's not that special. But if you go to a
I'd
seafood
die without my
place, you
fish
can
and
get
chips.
fish with fries.
Juwan, would you say fish and fries are kind of? Do they ever get paired together
You'd
like
want to
that?
be near the ocean,
If you go to like, I
Shouldn't
don't know,
they,
like
yeah. Like,
Long
not
John
Americans,
Silver or
not many
something like that.
Like Wings and Philly type shit, ain't it?
Yeah, Wings of Philly, Long John
American
Silver,
cities actually
like
on
the
the-
fast
on an
food
ocean.
type shit.
Okay, yeah.
Fish and chips.
They might have
Yeah.
fish and chip shoppers if we ask people who
Yeah.
live on one of the ocean cities.
A fish and chip shop sells fish, chips, potato cakes, hamburgers, dim sims,
I want to
battered
say
Mars bar.
a fish and chip spot is probably similar to like a wing place for us, like a.
I know the
ATL.
Southern Americans like their fried catfish.
Yeah.
Ew.
I do like fried catfish. It's usually either like catfish.
Isn't that the one with the
It does,
whiskers?
does.
Say what, Neely?
Isn't that the fish with the
I don't know, my guy
whiskers?
still does that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It probably does.
You can
Yeah, no, I'll
actually.
skip.
I got a pond next to my house. You can catch some.
Oh yeah, that's
catfish
why they
on.
call them catfish.
Austin be going
Ew.
to catching catfish every once in a while and frying them shits up.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
That boy would be
I
good
don't
on
mind
the
a
strap.
flake.
Hell yeah.
A good old flake's good.
I think the most common fish to eat out here is like catfish, cod, or like
Colin says-
tilapia.
No shark.
Nah, not commonly.
We love sharks. That's my favorite.
We,
The
That's what
ordinary
flake
flake
is.
and
Yeah.
also the barramundi.
oh
and
my
I
god.
do hear
Fighting-
shark is good.
Shark
I
is-
hear shark is like the steak of the sea.
Well, when you come down here, I'll take you to a fish and chip shop.
I feel like Dean Cox looked like a big Lionel Messi.
I'm keen to do
So are we.
that.
I'm not a
The end,
seafood kind of guy.
Cullen is
Wow.
saying Disco Duck was from 76.
Oh, there you go.
He looked it up.
Of course he did.
76. Yeah, no, wait.
He said, "Why y'all calling me the old ass shit?" Duck wasn't even a thought. My parents probably ain't even that old.
Yeah, look it up
Duck,
on YouTube. Freaking hilarious.
Were your parents born after 1976?
Yes. I probably would.
My mom was born in 72. That's why I asked. Sydney, what we doing, Sydney? Oh, shit.
Man, Finish paid. Collingwood.
10 points.
You can kick it from
Market
there.
half forward.
Have a go.
Jeremy.
Have a go.
See, ever
Have a
since they got Tim
go.
Embry, now that they got Tim Embry, I'd be ready to call him Jeremy Howe every time.
Remember, he's a great pickup for
What are you
Collingwood.
kicking it out there for?
He is
Yeah, he was.
a great pickup.
thing
Didn't
about
think he
Membry
could
is-
make the distance.
For some reason, Tim Embry can only jump vertically and not horizontally. It's a goal. Jamie Elliott. From one tatted
Can't
man to
stand him.
another.
Shit, wait.
Hey, Stezzo, you know what a shithouse is, right?
I do not.
Huh?
I do not.
It's a toilet.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Or you
Well,
shit out.
the building that the toilet's in.
Yeah.
So it's a little building with a toilet in it.
Yeah, we would call it an outhouse.
Like a
I
porta
saw
potty,
that.
but permanent.
Well, now you
Shit
can
house.
call it the shit house.
I guess we
Shit
call.
house.
Yeah, we'd call that a shit house as well.
Mm,
The Dunny.
the shitter.
The Dunny's in the shit house.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the Dunny is in the shit house.
Oh, shit.
That's where it is.
Why is it called the Dunny?
Because
Because
it's
I
the
actually knew
Dunny.
that once and I've forgotten.
What is the Dunny? What is that short for?
Toilet.
I think it
I mean,
comes
yeah.
from. I think it comes from Northern England or Southern Scotland or something.
Oh, shit.
The Denny can. If our Scottish friends were here now, they might be able to help us with that.
Mm.
It is.
I've got to go to the Dunny. I'll be back.
I might have an answer for you next time on that one.
Yeah.
But it's definitely from something. I think it's from the UK.
Yeah.
And the can is part of it. So the old thing used to be Dunny can,
Dunny
and then
can.
we went like Dunny can, and then we just dropped the can and go with the Dunny.
I heard an American call the toilet the can before. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, maybe there's a connection to that. Dunny can became can over there, and Dunny over here.
Yeah.
We're always on opposite sides of the spectrum.
But I love all the differences, though.
Yeah. Y'all are intriguing peoples.
Like you call thongs
Dungeon.
knickers, where we call thongs flippers.
He's talking about
We call
sandals.
thongs thongs.
Alright.
I just bought new thongs yesterday.
Yeah.
I have to,
We
'cause
we
my
don't
old ones
call
are
them
broken.
knickers. We'll call them sandals.
Are you call them sandals, not flip flops?
Flip flops too, but flip flops are sandals, never knickers.
Oh. Nick,
That's some
no.
British shit right there. That's the British
Knickers is
shit.
like the thong that women use in America, like women
Yeah.
wear
Oh, okay.
thongs.
So, alright, so
We
that's
don't
not
call
them
Alright,
too,
alright,
actually.
alright.
No, that's that
I'll
British
let
shit.
you
right
I'll
know.
there.
show you that.
We call them G-strings.
Yeah, that's that British shit over there.
Well, you got to start
that's
calling
half
your
time.
flippers thongs.
We don't. Those things hurt my toes, man. I can't wear those.
Got to get a pair of Varnas, mate. They're the best.
This is good enough. Nope. No.
Oh, you got the slides.
slides.
So you call them slides as well?
Yes.
Yeah, that is better for you.
Yeah.
Your feet, actually.
The slides.
Oh, Maynard's injured. You like it?
Maynard got hurt.
Yeah, he's limping.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd call that a sandal.
You thought Dunny was short.
No, a sandal's more like a buckled shoe, isn't it?
That's probably not a sandal, but that's what I'd call it.
Alright, yeah, sandals got the sandals
Or
is
a
like
slipper,
what Jesus wore. Sandals got the straps across the top of the foot, and then the flip flop got the thong.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Sandals like with the full laces on them.
Dungeon. Cullen,
Dungeon.
what's going on, man? Cullen, that's your country. Cullen's living in the medieval times.
These are my favourite shoes.
Okay.
The Doc
call those
Martens.
Would you call them boots?
Do you have
Or
these shoes? Yeah, Doc Martens.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have them over here, but I don't have any personally.
Do you call them Doc Martens?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. You've got a pair of Uggs?
I do not.
Personally, no.
You're not Australian, so you get a pair of Uggs, Dezo.
I didn't know that was an Australian thing.
That's where it came from.
Really?
Been taken over
Uggs,
by
yeah.
Americans, so the
I
profits
know.
do go to the Americans, unless you buy the one from the original Australian one, but they're not called Uggs because of a legal dispute with the Americans, because we can't fight them in court, because Americans in court is really difficult for Australians, because, I don't know, the world's just balanced towards America, because America runs it.
They keep stealing our shit.
Yeah, they steal our shit, and there's bugger all we can do about it except take it to court, and then they've got a bunch of, like Simpsons, like a bunch of high-priced lawyers, and
Yeah.
My Aussie battlers have to battle them.
My homegirl always keeps a pair of like Uggs, and she gets Uggs like every year. She get like 4 pair every year. I'm like, damn.
They're so good in winter.
On Centus.
Oh,
I sent us the lizard. Jesus Christ, lizard. I was thinking of the frilled neck lizard. Where's this thing from?
Probably the father of the young lizards, Talus.
Easy breezy.
Origin is female.
Are you guys, Des, are you a
Exclusive
shoe...
property of the
you-
territorial male. It has nothing to do with the feeding habits of the basilisk, which consists primarily of insects and berries.
Do you collect shoes?
I did a little bit in my early adulthood, but I don't know. As I get older, it's kind of like I'd rather put my money elsewhere rather than in shoes.
But you still got them?
A handful of them, yeah.
Tell them.
Nah, I fucked them up.
I watched this guy on YouTube. I don't know what part of America he's in, but you go in and sell your shoes. Have you watched that?
Nah, but I do know that reselling shoes is big in America over here, yeah.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Especially the original Jordans. They go for a bit.
Yeah, Juwan has more shoes than I do.
Does he?
Yeah. Juwan's the shoe guy.
All Nike?
No. I'm not that loyal. I have all major brands, I guess, except.
So do you have him in a special box and stuff?
Kinda. I can show you.
Alan mentioned moccasins. I just realised we all stole that from the Native Americans. The moccasins. Didn't we?
Oh, yeah. Moccos.
Or was it boating shoes also? It's pretty similar to boating shoes, though.
Yeah, the Moccos.
The moccos.
Mocko.
Yeah, instead of calling it moccasins, we call it
Bro, I know
Moccos.
moccasin, but I never heard anyone say mock
Marcos.
like that.
Moccos.
I haven't heard mocco either.
Is our country
Joanne,
like
this is Jackson's shoe collection.
Oh, damn.
Very nice, very nice.
Okay, we found another Marcos.
Do you call them Jacko?
There's a lot of ones, it looks like.
Jacko, I call him.
Jacko.
Jackson, Jacko. Depends what mood I'm in.
Is Charlie
But he
just
works at
Charlie?
Charlie Girl,
Charlie Gill.
or Charlie Williams when she's in trouble.
Is that short
But
for
Jackson-
Charlotte?
Yeah, just Charlie. Charlie Lee Williams, that's her whole name. But yeah, but Jackson works at a store. I don't think you have them in America, but it's called JD's. It's like a
We
store
do.
like
I think we
Nike
do
or.
got JD's actually. I think I've seen him out here.
Oh, really? Yeah, he's the manager there. So every time a new pair of shoes comes, he buys.
You might need to give me Jackson's number. It's called JD Sports.
Oh, I can get you. Yeah, JD Sports.
I want to say we have these out
I
here.
reckon it'll cost me more to send it over than it would the freaking pair of shoes.
Probably. When you put it like that. Yeah, we got one in our mall.
I don't understand why that's so expensive to send shit overseas.
It is kind of stupid.
Like when I was sending you stuff, it was costing me like 80, 90, $100 to send the shit over.
Damn.
Matter of fact,
I reckon it's a rip-off.
Goddamn Giannis Antetokounmpo's I got from JD Sports.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, when you come down, we'll go to Jackson's store and you'll get them discount.
Yeah, I do like shoes.
Did you name him after Michael Jackson?
I asked this last time.
Don't tell me you named him after Mark Jackson.
I've got Charlie Lee Williams, and Jackson's is Jackson Miles Harbin, and I'm a Smith. So I've got 3 different surnames.
Okay. And me and my brother and sister, well, my brother and sister have the same last name, but I have a different last name than them.
Me, my mum, and my dad all have different last names. That's funny. But I created that by changing my name.
My whole family has the same last name. I just wanted to be involved in the conversation.
Well, aren't you special?
Gold. You just build a bunch.
We're all degenerates, bar Juwan.
He has a tight knit family, man. We all just over here trying to get it.
He's Mr. Perfection, Mr. Juwan is.
When I was born, I had my mom's last name, and my mom got married, and then she took his last name and had kids, and then they got divorced, and then she came back, and I'm like, nah, this is my last name now. You can't come back this way. You left.
True. Yeah.
So she took my last name.
Yeah. Well, Dean wanted Jackson to be Williams, but I just said, nah, it's his name. If he wants to change it, he can change it when he's older. But
yeah.
Why do you like the name Billy so much?
Some people do.
I don't know. This Billy, to me, Billy's a strong name. I like strong names.
I got an uncle named Billy.
See?
Oh, that is facts. That's facts. Damn.
I have an uncle named Norman, but we call him Uncle Billy because William's his second name. And I know when I was little, we always called him Uncle Billy.
Do you have a Billy in your family, bro? Oh, all right. Wait, sorry, what? So, do you have a Billy in your family? Yeah.
No.
Is that
not me.
That'd be a Duck's Bill then, wouldn't it?
Duck's Bill.
God, these are bad jokes, but getting off.
That was a good joke, actually. At least I was enthused by it.
Hey, you see what Color said?
Oh my God, what do you say, man?
What'd he say?
Oh my God.
I can't read that out. I mean, I could, but I don't want to.
He says STEEZ's mother is foreign.
Foreign.
Is what?
Foreign.
Bro, I forgot Cullen was like, yeah, I seen one sister and STEEZ's mother on on Facebook.
Oh dear.
Oh my God.
I'd probably agree if I saw it too. It's just Facebook, yeah.
It's just speculation? Or
I don't know. I haven't been on your Facebook, so I haven't looked at her. I mean, I'll take Cullen's word for it, though.
Yeah. She's a pretty lady.
Colin doesn't lie.
Yeah, Cullen, don't push it, man. Lily in the building now.
I know Facebook guy.
Lily gonna get you.
100%.
Mother.
Oh, I don't want to work tomorrow.
What time you start?
8 till 4.
No.
But I usually only work Sundays, so I'm doing an extra shift tomorrow.
GB got jokes, man. GB said we're
GB,
five-star
join
heat.
On the cold GB. Oh shit.
GB probably not though, to be honest. The waves takes work, man. The waves takes work.
Is GB with the accent?
Yeah,
Who was the one with the Irish accent?
that was
Nah.
Doom.
No. He's got the Adelaide
That was
accent,
Dooney.
which is basically no accent.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
true.
Dooney has the Glasgow accent.
GB,
Yeah, that freaked me out.
GB, you do need to hop in the Discord, man. We didn't get to talk to you long last time.
Yeah,
Since
get
Yeah,
on
GB.
now. Or I'm going to block you
Damn.
now.
Right. Damn.
Now,
So
Doom told me my
feisty.
Scottish accent was. Doom told me my Scottish accent was fucking terrible. I was like, damn.
Yeah, it's better now
I
after
thought he was
listening to him. Man.
Italian.
I only know one sentence, bro. Like I said,
You couldn't understand him.
it was tough. It was tough, but also my laptop was tripping, so I
Yep.
wasn't able to really hear. We had a lot of people in that day too, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left. I had a headache.
I feel that.
Yeah.
A couple more
Us.
beers and Jumanji's Juwan. Jumanji.
Jumanji Kush.
Still can't believe that, bro. Tripping.
Looks like
Nobody
Amari
else got-
Party out for the rest of the game with a hammy.
They said hamstring.
Yeah,
Who?
Hamstring.
Amari.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
Hamstring be a killer in the AFL, boy.
Winning. He's been doing a lot of damage, Joel Amati.
I know, he played well last week.
Holding down the fort till McDonald get back.
Yeah. When's Pat back?
I think he was out. Said like 6 to 8 weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
Shit.
I'll check it for you though.
Thanks. I love when he plays.
STEEZ.
What's up, bro?
Traveled anywhere else in the world, man? Outside America?
Yeah, I've been to Trinidad for like about a week or so. That's the only place I've been to outside the country.
Mad. Thinking
I,
about coming to Australia soon?
Yeah, for sure.
Anytime
Yeah.
soon?
Would love to. Would love to. The only other place I could have been was Jamaica, but I turned that down because I seen Final Destination at too early of an age.
Oh,
Oh, I
God.
love that movie. That's a great movie.
Great movie.
Oh,
That
new
movie
one
fucked
coming
me up. I
out
said,
soon.
nah.
I'm so excited for the new one.
The new
What
one,
are you
yeah,
doing?
coming out. When is that? Next month?
I don't think so.
Yeah, next month.
Yeah, they haven't dropped one in a while, bro. It was definitely in the 2010s sometime. The last one that came out.
Yeah, I watched them.
They made like 5 or 6, haven't they?
It was like 6, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last like 3
I
was
think
ass.
5 and then
anyway.
this one's going to be the 6.
Yeah, the last 2, I think the most recent 2 are 3D, and I was like, all right, bro. If you're not watching in 3D, it just looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think I like the second and third one. I think.
I like the first and second one.
You know how long it took me to watch the first one? The first one just was never on TV. The second one was always on TV, so I got to see that one. But the first one just seemed like it was never on TV, so I just seen that one like 2 years ago for the first
Oh
time.
my god.
Yeah.
The fourth one was good.
The first one's slick.
I
You
like
got
the
a
race
different
course.
vibe to it too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one is cool because it seems like it was obviously it's the first one, but it seems like it's not more of the same. Where it seems like as it goes on, it seems like they all follow the same trend, and it's not really story based like that at all.
Yeah, the first one,
But I like the
they
fifth.
was just like didn't know what was gonna stick. The second one, they was like, all right, we know what the fuck they want now, and then they kind of overdid it with that shit for the rest of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The fifth one was good. It's back to front.
The fifth one was that the NASCAR one or the bridge?
No, I think it might have been the sixth one. The last one they had. It was like back to front.
So I
Because
know
the fifth one goes on from the first.
the first one was the plane. The second one was the highway accident. The third one was the roller coaster. I think the fourth one was the NASCAR shit. And then
NASCAR, yeah.
There's a bridge one, and then I don't know what the other one was.
The fifth one, yeah, I think it's the bridge one.
Hold up, KFC commercial.
I know.
Oh
one of the
god, here it
final
goes.
destinations like kind of looped around, and it was like slick the start of the first one again type shit. Like it was basically a prequel to the first one.
I don't
wanna say
remember that
was
one.
the last one, but I can't remember.
Have you seen the butterfly effect?
I have not.
Oh, yes.
I can't remember it though.
That's a great
That's
movie.
a good movie.
It's like something
I like
changes and
movies.
then it impacts the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So you're not a movie buff, Tizo?
Nah. So I grew up like watching the little kid movies and stuff like that. But then at some point, like when I found sports and stuff like that, I really like wasn't watching much TV. I just really was all sports.
Yeah.
And then really as we get older, like maybe the last couple years, I've been watching more so horror movies than anything, but I have been indulging in a little bit more movies.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
watch
I
a lot
was,
of movies.
there's a lot of classic movies that I have not seen that I have yet to see, and yeah, I've been trying to knock a couple off the list though every now and then.
What's your favorite movie ever?
That's tough.
Mm.
I like.
Mine's Pulp Fiction.
What'd you
I
say,
did like Shutter Island. I like that
Pulp
movie.
Fiction.
Doug fucking
Yeah, that's
on
my-
Pulp Fiction is funny as shit.
That is funny. I actually never seen that movie.
That's
Oh my
even funny.
god.
It's a great-
I'm telling you, there's so many classics I have not seen.
I wasn't even born then. I've still seen it.
That is
I
a
saw
shame.
it in the movie theater, but I fell asleep because I was really tired, and then I had to watch it again on
Oh.
at home. My friend kept waking me up saying, "You have to look at this part. You have to look at this part." So he woke me up just before like the guy stabbed the chick in the chest with a needle. Like I was fast asleep. I woke up and then it's like on the big screen looking at that.
Colin, are you just blind, bro?
Oh.
No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. Come on.
Oh, he
My
can't see
favourite is
anything.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Have you seen that?
What
I
movie?
saw that a very long time
One
ago.
Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Yeah.
I heard
But
of
I read the book in school. Like one of the only books I've read.
I heard of it, but never seen it.
Yeah.
The book's like a bit
I like
different to
it.
the movie.
Yeah.
I think the book's from the other guy's point of view.
I really
yes.
like Interstellar and Inception.
Oh my god, Juan. I've watched that show 20 times.
That's probably.
I still have to watch Interstellar. I'm so hopeless at watching movies.
Oh,
Yeah, I've seen that.
P1. The music in it is amazing.
Juwan, did you
wanna
watch
watch it,
Black Mirror today? Hell no.
Hell yeah.
Is it ass or is it good?
Nah, I fuck with it. That shit probably. It's probably up there one of my favorite seasons.
Okay, that's what's up. I'm about to check that out.
What is it?
Black Mirror.
Never heard of it.
I don't know.
I wonder if
It's
it's
like
available.
this show where it kind of does like uncanny situations. Like, for instance, this last season they had an episode where.
Don't give it away now.
I ain't gonna give too much away.
Sounds like it might be like the Twilight Zone.
Basically, it's like the modern day Twilight Zone. That's probably the best way to explain it.
Is it on Netflix or something?
Yeah, Netflix.
Yeah.
I like. There's an old episode that I really liked. It was like and it's like it basically shows like society with modern day like futuristic problems and shit like that. Some certain episodes like there's one episode where they had like a memory like device like implanted in their head, and so like they can go back and look at their old memories. It's kind of like a little interface that they can go and look at the replay old memories and shit like that. And it kind of the episode was centered around this one guy who was like real insecure in his relationship, and so like he would just be berating his woman all the time because over like certain stuff. Like they had like a dinner party and her ex was there, and he would like always question her and shit like that. And it was just really entertaining just to see problems that could arise from situations you really never really thought about and shit like that. So I like that episode.
I saw one
Maybe
episode.
like shit that you can see kind of happening in real life and kind of just seeing how people work through it type shit.
Okay.
Miley Cyrus had an episode.
Miley Cyrus. Not a fan.
I will say I didn't really. That wasn't one of my favorite episodes. But it was just weird to see that she was on that though.
I like scary movies. I like movies where you got to think who's the killer.
What's your favorite scary movie? So you like the Who Done It?
Yeah,
I
like
think that's the kind of-
Seven.
Scream
You've
and
seen
shit
Seven?
like that? Nah.
No. So have you ever
don't like
seen
Scream?
Seven with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt?
I have not. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Everyone in my
I've
drama
seen
class
Seven.
wouldn't shut up about Seven, so I had to see it.
7 is a good.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
I think they call those style movies that you like Who Done It.
As a kid, the like Poltergeist and Exorcist scared the shit out of me.
Oh,
My mom said the same thing.
Yeah. As a kid.
it's so silly when you look back at them and you're older, but it's so scary when you're a kid.
Oh,
Isn't that piece
it's like it. Yeah.
I think scary movie.
When I was young,
What scary movie is good to you is gonna depend on what time period you grew up in, because it got to be that sweet spot where you still kind of scared of shit.
yeah. Like 13 Ghosts was a movie that fucked me up when I was young, and I look back on that like, what the fuck?
13 Ghosts. Was that on a ship?
That ain't.
Nah, it was like a glass house kind of movie.
Oh.
It was like a family moves into some family member gives away like this glass house or something to their family and shit like that, and then it turns out like it's kind of haunted and they got ghosts hidden behind a bunch of the rooms and shit. And they kind of get loose
Really, I
and
think
start
you're
fucking
talking about
everybody.
Ghost Ship, or you thinking about Ghost Ship
Ghost Ship, yeah.
when
That's not a bad movie.
I only like the beginning when they had all got split in half at the beginning.
Yes. Yeah, on the deck.
Yeah.
She said yes. She said yes. I've never
It's
seen
quite
that
funny,
movie.
actually.
I like the
Oh,
I like the Halloween movies though. Growing up, I just fuck with Michael Myers honestly.
too predictable.
It is, but
Like,
it
like
wasn't
kill
back
him
then.
already. Like, how many times has he got to come back?
Hey, Mike don't die. Come on now. I guess he did, but shit.
Yeah,
The new
no.
one sucked though, for sure.
Poltergeist was scary though.
You like the ghost kind of the demonic ghost type movies, or is that what that is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Spirits and shit like that.
Yeah. They twist their head and
Oh shit.
Exorcisms.
exorcisms and shit.
I feel like they've been doing too many of them these days.
I know.
Yes,
But we were
but the whole
discussing
horror,
it today. Like, there's no good movies coming out anymore.
the horror movie scene is
Except,
definitely saturated as fuck nowadays.
yeah. Except for
I like
Marvel
that.
movies and stuff.
I did like that Us movie
I
though.
used to like
That
Marvel
Jordan Peele
movies. I
movie.
don't like them anymore. The new one, the new one looks alright, but I probably still won't see it. But yeah, I've got really angry with Marvel movies. But everyone else is liking them, and that's the way it goes with things sometimes.
I
Is
They
it
started,
make it
Marvel
for the
Well, I
movie?
mass
don't think that
audience.
guy who plays the Captain America is. They reckon that's shit.
I started watching
Oh,
Marvel
you mean
movies after Endgame.
the Falcon dude? I just saw a figurine for
Yeah.
him in the shop, and I'm like, why is Captain America so skinny? Oh, and he's black. Oh, yeah, it's the black dude now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's
Because he looks really skinny,
Yeah.
the action figure, like his waist.
Mm-hmm.
I never really
I
got
mean, I
into
love.
the Marvel movie.
I'm not a big Marvel fan, but I fucking love Deadpool.
Yeah, me too.
So
A lot of
funny.
people that even like know Marvel like still love Deadpool and they watched it.
Yeah.
Fantastic
I mean, the
Four
third
as
one
well.
was amazing. It was so good.
I watched like
I
the.
just knew him from the computer game, not the computer game, the PS3 game. What's it called? You know the one where they have all like the Marvel versus Capcom. That's the one.
I used to fuck with those games
Yeah.
Oh,
when I was young. I was playing those shits, bro.
Did you play Deadpool on it? Like
I don't
on
remember.
the game, Deadpool was really funny.
I don't remember him on like the play. You talking about the PlayStation 1 and shit like that?
PlayStation 3.
Oh no! I played them back in the
The
day.
best version of that game is on PlayStation 2, I think. I never got to play it. I played the 1 and the 3. Well, it was called Marvel vs. Capcom, the Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and then Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which is the one which is on PS3. Lined up well for them. And then it had Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Memory.
God, last time I played, it was on Nintendo.
Back in the day.
And you're talking about the
Shut
Donkey
up,
Kong one?
Joanne.
Jackson wasn't
Weird.
didn't play any games.
No, my
thought you-
favourite was Zelda.
Oh, that Nintendo.
That Nintendo.
The
We
NES.
go way back.
I was going before the NES. Even they had the handheld ones. That was the only Nintendo
Yeah,
I
no.
ever had.
Okay.
That's what I grew
Yeah.
up on. Memory scored is
Donkey
300.
Kong was good.
Yeah, kids at school
Remember-
would be playing it in the recess time.
I used to play a lot of Mario and shit on my Nintendo.
Mario was so good because you just didn't know where the secret things were.
There were
Like,
so
you
many
know,
different Mario games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like
And that's why I
stupid
like
noises.
Zelda too. Because you'd have to burn every fucking tree to find a tunnel. Have you ever played the original Zelda?
I played one of them. I can't remember which
Man.
one though.
Oh, okay.
I do know what you're talking about though. It was
Yeah.
a lot of shit going on in that game.
Yeah. You had to be fucking smart to play that game. I wasn't smart.
My friend used to play it, but he was a nerd. I used to play a game called The Last Ninja. But you guys probably wouldn't have heard of it.
On what system?
Wait. PlayStation 1?
It was before PlayStation
Uh-oh.
1. But there might have been a version of it in PlayStation 1. It was Last Ninja 2. What did I play it on? I played it on Commodore. So, the Commodore, what was the Nintendo equivalent of that? I guess the
I see what
NES.
you're talking about. Nah. Some ninja game. I can't remember what it was called though.
I remember that I played a ninja game on Sega Master System at a guy's house. It was like Shinobi Warrior or something.
Nice.
That's another fun fact, actually. That's what ninjas are actually called, Shinobi. I don't know where ninja came from.
Me
It
either.
came from
But
ninjutsu warrior, but it's supposed to be like the Shinobi is the original name.
I actually watch enough anime to know that.
Cool.
Shit, if you watch Naruto, they'll let you. They won't let you forget that shit.
Not really an anime kind of guy.
Jamie Elliott puts another goal up on the board for Collingwood, man. Lily, it ain't looking good. I'll say that. The pause. Oh, she
It's a
gone.
bigger lead than that before.
She's marveling in her red hair right now. She's in the mirror tomorrow.
That's crazy though, because she's in the colours of her team, and I've got this thing here, accidentally.
I wonder did she dye her hair red for the Swans this game?
You guys would have to do like the Rory Lobb thing to get like, your team
No.
colours in the hair.
No.
I'm good. I'm good.
Duck said he'll do it, right?
What, man? I'm doing that.
Duck, you love Carlton,
heard you
man. Come
gonna
on
do
now. That's what it takes.
Heard you were gonna do it, man.
Nah, man. My hair is already black. It's close enough.
Gonna dye the whole thing.
Just got her colours. Richmond.
Cat's sleeping.
What a smother.
Richmond. Oh my god.
It's yellow and black.
Yellow and black. Speaking of, haven't seen any of them Richmond guys give me shit last couple weeks. I wonder why. Oh, because y'all fucking suck.
Wait until we win 3 games, man. We'll be cooking.
The question is, how long is it gonna take?
Yeah, ages.
Hey, Duck, are all your friends short, or do you have tall friends too?
Most of my friends are tall.
Oh
My
shit.
You don't tall people just be sticking together. They just find each other.
They do, don't they? Actually,
in groups, bro.
Yeah, that is true.
he said. Do they call you Duck too?
No, they call me by my name.
Oh, I don't know how strong the connection was to Duck, man. This could have been a year. This could have been a 10-year thing at this point. So, do they know your alter ego? Do they know that you Duck?
When we're playing like PlayStation and stuff, they'll say, "Yo, Duck."
Cool.
Is your name on PlayStation Duck too, man?
Yeah, man. Up on Quack, man. That's my PlayStation.
This is like his period of platypus identity, bro. He switched into Doug.
Perry the Platypus, bro. Always in disguise.
Everything is Doug, man. I'm about to
Bet you
start
might play
naming-
it.
What is that? Smith's.
Cheese and onion.
Oh my god, my favourite.
Love Smith chips. They're the best.
I was definitely. I don't know why I was expecting some Lay's. Oh no, that's that evil right there. No, 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 no.
Okay.
Really? That's the devil's juice right there.
What's that?
So I've heard.
This stuff's from Iceland, from Reykjavik. I freaking love this stuff, but it's too expensive.
My 21st, I was fucked up off the Hennessy, man. I
I
can't
never
do it.
had vodka before that has a stopper in it.
Never
Damn, I
tried
didn't think about
Hennessy.
that. I never thought
It's
about
got a
that.
cork on those things.
They calls
Smith
falling
shit's
to the
dirty.
ground, getting hit. Man, he's.
We're getting our ass kicked.
Yeah.
Not looking good.
Huh.
Is that distance?
Captain Sparkle. Ever since I seen somebody call Dacos that, I just can't get over it.
Acos free kick.
Maybe you know him as Upwind for some reason.
Hate losing to
Upwind
Collingwood.
Duck on quack.
Lately, we had to get it last week. Yeah, looks like y'all getting it this week. Hollywood been doing it for the last 3 weeks.
Mm. I'll get the collie wobbles eventually.
Yeah. The collie
We used to
wobble.
bugger up around June, but I think we're over that now.
Reckon?
It's been a few years since we had the June problems. It was more a thing like when Tony Shaw was the coach.
Sydney looking
Oh,
good
look
right
at that
here on this
defense.
attack. Oh, but pass.
I don't know if it was because it was the middle of the season or it was because it was the middle of winter.
I think Dan Houston was a good pickup for Collingwood, man.
I think Jagger Smith
He's
was a
sitting
good
out 2
pick.
matches, huh?
Yeah, he's looked good though. He fits. He fits the style that y'all play.
Yeah, and also we wanted to get rid of Markov,
I forgot
so that's
about
why
him.
we got Houston.
I forgot about him. Damn.
I actually saw a Markov goal in the VFL on my YouTube short suggestions. Markov did a great celebration because he won the game for Collingwood.
Oh,
Can't remember who
shit.
they were playing. So at least he's having fun down there. Crisp? No. Heaney. Yes.
Oh,
Goal.
on the left boot.
Damn, bro, I'm behind.
I just saw it too.
I'm like 20 seconds behind.
B1 got that the ultra connection.
Yeah, man. You on that premium
You want
KO?
on that Pie fan exclusive?
Watching it on the
Isn't
stupid
that Park
TV.
that exclusive?
that old
Hey.
thing.
Lily's
As
boy
long as they
there.
don't have ads.
Yep. That's my boy. Where did you go?
That's the first goal Swans scored for the quarter.
Damn.
So,
Deep entry. Membry. The blind handball. Uh-oh. Membry? Nope. Mr. Tim.
Grizzlies and Timberwolves.
way off.
You sidestep Bo McCreary. Is he going for goal?
Mhm.
He
Yeah.
did. Wow.
Mhm.
He gets it too. That's insane. Bo McCreary.
Des, what's the Grizzlies? Where are they from, the Grizzlies?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
That state borders Georgia.
And the Timberwolves?
Minnesota, that's up north, Midwest, kind of.
Memphis, Tennessee is also a song. Love that song.
Why
You
you
guys know
asking
that
me?
song?
It was just on Foxtel, NBA.
I'm not particularly a fan of either one of those teams.
Mm.
They have some young talent, though. But
It's not playoffs, is it?
No,
not yet. It's
not too.
wrapping up. There's only like 5 or 6 games left in the home and away season.
And then what? Is it like the top, like 6?
It's,
So there's 30 teams in the NBA, and the top 8. So there's 15 teams per conference. There's the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. The top 8 are usually in the playoffs. The NBA has been doing a thing recently where if you're 9 and 10, you're in what's called a play-in. And so if you're in 9 and 10, you'll play each other, and whoever loses that, it's like an elimination final. You go home, and then the winner of that has a chance to play the current 8 seed. And then if you win that, you have a chance to win again. If you win, then you'll actually make the playoffs.
As we call them, the finals.
Yeah. The finals for us is the grand final series, I guess you would call it.
Is it more complicated than the football?
No.
I would say basketball is definitely more complicated than football when it comes to playoffs.
The playoffs?
Yeah, football is just you play, you go home, you win, you lose, loser goes home.
You talking about AFL?
Nah, I'm talking about NFL.
Series.
Oh, okay. Yeah, AFL. Learning the
Is that what you
AFL
was talking about when you
format.
said football?
I was talking about AFL.
Oh, never mind.
Learning the AFL
Nothing
playoff.
more
well,
complicated than AFL.
The AFL format was
seen.
kind of confusing for me for a second with the whole elimination final and qualifying
Yeah.
final. That was a little bit confusing.
GB. He knows.
Yeah,
it.
NFL is just straight. Like Juan was saying, it's just you get a seed, you win. Either if you're a great team, you don't have to play the first week. You'll play. You get a week's rest. And then if not, if you lose, you go home.
And you guys play in the snow, yeah?
Yeah. If your region,
So-
if it snows in that region, yeah.
So the only time you wouldn't play would be what?
What do you mean by that?
A major storm or
Like
something?
lightning or...
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, lightning definitely is a big reason why you don't. But yeah, blizzards, they play in snow and stuff like that. Like as long as it doesn't jeopardize the players, I'm pretty sure they just play. Because Buffalo, New York,
Wow.
that's one of the coldest places to play, and a lot of times it'll be snowing out there.
Okay, so it's only played in winter like AFL, correct?
Nah, because
You say
it's like I want to say I don't know what month the NFL starts, but it goes into the winter.
No.
it's pretty much. I mean it. So it ends in Super Bowl's in February, right?
Yeah,
So
the beginning of the season ain't really winter, I don't think though.
yeah, it's like it started. Damn, when does that season start?
It probably starts like I'll look it up.
Our footy's still on when it starts. I think it starts just like when our footy's ending, yeah?
Oh,
So you
I
don't
mean, when
play in
the AFL's
summer.
ending.
You don't play in summer, though.
The NFL.
yeah, it
Yeah, so
doesn't
the
play in
NFL
summer
regular-
at
I
all.
should know.
The first Monday of September is when it starts.
No, it's a winter sport, and it's not for very long. It's definitely not as long as the AFL season, the NFL season. It's quite short, but I don't know how short it is
Yeah,
exactly.
So for us, it's like
September
They
to
don't have as much
February.
playoffs, don't they?
fall, winter.
Yeah.
So yeah, through the end of winter.
So does the basketball go longer than the football?
Yeah, basketball has an 82 game season. It starts in
And NFL,
October or
yeah, the end of October,
yeah,
all the way, and then the
goes
NBA
to,
Finals June.
yeah, October to
And then
June.
how?
Baseball's probably the longest, huh?
Yeah, it's like over 100 games, but they play multiple games a week.
Yeah. They
The
play
NFL is
sometimes like 4
17
games a
weeks.
week.
So you don't go to the football and watch?
Nah, I don't like football that
That shit
much.
expensive.
If I'm gonna pay,
It's not no $20 entry. It's like $100 for some shit seats.
Really?
man.
Yeah.
Is that why everyone parks in the car park and has a barbecue?
yeah,
That's a big reason, yeah.
What do you call it again?
Tailgate.
yeah.
Tailgate.
Yeah, tailgate.
I feel like that's probably more enjoyable, to be honest. I would imagine if you're with your people and stuff like that.
Yeah, but do you have screens outside in the car park?
Yeah, some people
Oh, really?
bring their own screens and just hook it up to something. And some stadiums, or like college stadiums, will have a big screen outside. That was probably the birth of it from like college games that were too crowded, so people were watching outside, and it just became tradition.
Because it freaks me out how big college sports is over there. We don't have that here.
It's mostly college football.
Oh,
Basketball doesn't quite have the same pull that college football does, unfortunately.
Because college football's so huge, guys. So
I don't know if we
basketball's
can
doing
say that
alright.
after even seeing the Final Four women's shit now.
It's still not
Yeah.
about to have the same pull that
It's
college
still-
football does.
I think it's still bigger than anything in Australia, though.
Oh, okay. You're
College
talking
football's
Australia.
mega, guys. So. For a lot of people, college football is a bit more important than the NFL. And
I've
it's
heard that
understandable
before.
because, a lot of people don't have an NFL team in their city and state and even the neighboring state.
The thing with me is I don't like having to keep
So-
up every 4 years, like every 2 years when you're losing your talent. Now I got to learn a whole nother influx of players. It's like there's not really any consistency there. That
Because your
Yeah, it
teams
would be
move,
weird.
don't they? Different states and shit.
Only means the college teams, like following the college teams, you've got to keep getting new players every couple of years.
I'm somebody who really likes keeping up with players and stuff like that. So that kind of just be like, all right, well, now I got to learn
Yeah.
the number 44 of
You
this
see a
team.
guy like Dustin Fletcher, he played for like 20 years in the same team.
I do like the effort that the college players put in, though, because they really playing like their life depends on it. I think people get to the league and get comfortable. So when you're in college, you playing for everything right there, and you can see that. Like you don't see too many players in the league crying after a finals loss. You know what I'm saying?
So everyone from college that plays footy can get into the big league. Can you get into the big league without going to college?
Yeah, there's
It's
certain
like-
routes you can take.
It's like a 0.001% chance.
I wouldn't say it's that low. Maybe in college
You'd have
football,
to be
college
foreign,
football,
really, wouldn't you?
basketball is easier than football to get into a professional league if you don't go to college.
Yeah, all right, so college, NBA now because they got like other countries and shit, but in America, I don't think you still coming out, not going to college and getting into the league and then being hired on that.
Well, there's the
I don't think
Canadians.
I don't think the Thompson twins went to college and they both got into the NBA.
It's a different sport, Canadian football, but they can sometimes transfer over. Yeah,
Yeah, but
I
usually
know a
it's the
lot of
opposite. Like,
NFL guys. Yeah, a lot of NFL guys go and play Canada.
yeah, it's usually if you suck, you end up going to the Canadian Football League.
Yeah,
Like Tim
But that's,
Tebow.
it's
that's the
way
same
different,
football
but
as
it's very
America.
similar. Like it's actually a different amount of players. It's a different amount of downs. It's a different size of the field, but essentially it's the same game.
Yeah.
The main difference is that the defense is allowed to move before they snap it in Canada.
I feel like they do like different rule testing in the Canadian Football League to see if they want to implement that in the NFL as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah,
want to see
because
it in
I
the
think
NFL.
like the kickoff rule that they changed, I think that started in the Canadian Football League.
Jeez, I don't like that. I don't like the new kickoff rule. It's weird.
Right.
Like everyone just stand still. What is that? They
I
kick
thought
the ball
Canada
in,
was
and
part
everyone
of
just goes not allowed to
America.
move until like the guy touches it. But they never used to do that before. It's just something they started doing like about 2 years ago.
Yeah. I will say, legally, they don't let
I hate the new kickoff.
like NBA. There used to be a handful like NBA players that used to go to the NBA straight out of high school, but they don't
Yep.
allow it anymore either. But
Uh-uh.
like LeBron didn't go to college; you went straight to the NBA right after he graduated high school. I don't know if you know Kevin Garnett,
Oh.
Tracy McGrady, like all these players. Kobe,
I didn't know about Sean Kemp.
yep, Sean Kemp,
Kobe too.
yep, Kobe
American
as well.
basketball is more popular here than NFL.
Yeah, I like it that way.
But see, I thought Canada was in America.
Nah, they're really like the fake versions of us, the way I look at it.
How far's
Some of
Canada
Canada's
from
in
you?
America. Like
So
It depends on where you're at.
Toronto's kind of in America, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, sort of died. I think I saw somewhere that Toronto's actually more south than parts of California is. So parts of Northern California are actually at a higher latitude than Toronto is. Pretty weird, isn't it?
Maybe if you just drew a straight line, but there's a lot of cultural differences.
Then we must be
there.
looking at it. We must be looking at the map of America crooked or something.
Yeah, my mom, where she's from, is like 2 hours from Canada. She's been to Canada before.
Mhm.
So is the Canada, is it prime minister or is it a president?
Look,
Prime
legally,
Minister.
I know about as much about Canada as I do about Australia. I actually know more about Australia. We
Yeah, they don't
They're
have
like
a
us, Leanne. They're constitutional monarchy, and they have the king, and they
Of
have prime
course.
minister.
yeah.
Well, they have our king. We share the king.
And Canada's more woke than America, correct?
If
I
you
don't know.
mean they are more aware of things outside of their
There's
own
more.
country,
There's more
yes.
percentage of woke in Canada. I'd say. I don't know that they're necessarily more woke, but there's more of them.
I think it's getting less now that Trump's in America.
I don't know too much about the culture of Canada, to be quite honest.
I think woke kind of
Well,
lost
you can go to
like
jail in
whatever meaning
Canada
it
for
had a couple of
calling.
years ago.
You can go to jail
Like,
for
woke
calling a
used to mean
trans
something else.
by the wrong friggin' name. That's bullshit. The world's gone to shit.
It's like if you say someone's name and they're trans and you say their old name, it's like, you dead named me. Like, I don't know. I just said the name that you used to have. I don't mind if people use my
Yeah.
old name.
Well, hi, sir. No, I'm a man. Well, you look like a sir, so you know what I mean? It's
My friend actually
hard.
called me by my old last name today on the phone. I didn't really care. But I haven't transed. I'm just saying, whether you're
I mean-
trans or not, we can get over it. Someone said your old name, well, it
I
doesn't
don't
change
care
what
what
you
you
are now.
are. Yeah, I don't give a shit what you are. I just find they're very demanding in telling
That's
people
just
what they should
craziness.
do and what they shouldn't do.
Especially when I like blue hair as a Taliban, when they've got like the short hair and the blue hair and they're yelling, and it's just the collective craziness that's going on over there through the universities.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I
It's
don't think
bad
you'll
over there,
find
isn't
too
it?
many.
Oh no.
I don't think we'll find like actual people are like that, is what we see in like freaking social media and that.
Mm.
And we've probably got a bunch of them over here as well. Well, we do.
Oh, 100%.
They're all on TikTok and that, you know, doing their thing, complaining about the patriarchy and all that kind of stuff.
Well, they can do that shit on TikTok, but they wouldn't do it to your face, though, here.
But the actual news does it. They talk about the glass ceiling. And in this country, it's against the law to pay a woman less money for doing the same job. And they're like, we're going to destroy the glass ceiling. And I'm like, that's been done.
So,
Jermaine Greer and everyone's already done that. You guys have got nothing left to do in that, you know. You can just enjoy life if you want. But you can't win a fight that's already been won. That's the thing.
Yeah, but they want the
it's
same
ignorant.
pay, but they don't do. But they don't do bricklayering or being an electrician
Well,
or
exactly.
building buildings and all that shit. So
Or security
that's where
guard
I
even.
don't get it.
There's less of them also that are doing this stressful thing of leading companies and even leading political parties, except for Pauline Hanson, but you know what I mean? Like the guys who are Prime Minister, except for Gillard, but those guys get paid a lot of money and it pushes up the averages. There's a few women CEOs, though. The head of Westpac's a woman. And that Anna Bly's a
I think
woman.
this generation just needs to harden up. Simple as that.
That's it. That's totally it. Because like I said, you can't be banging on for equal pay for equal work when we've already got equal pay for equal work. And what they're doing, Joanne, is they're looking at the stats, and the stats are saying, oh, women on average get paid less than men. And they're like, oh, there's a glass ceiling, we've got to bust through the glass ceiling. And I'm like, but in the company with Westpac, which is like one of our biggest banks, the top person is a female. So there's no glass ceiling. The head of Australia Post was a female
oh,
before she got the sack after giving the watches.
Wow.
McLean's sorry for that shit.
Sydney definitely-
Bloody feminists.
That's a perfect.
Bloody
team.
women.
There's nothing wrong with feminists. The problem is the modern feminists that think that they're doing it all now and it's already been done. I take umbrage at that on behalf of the actual feminists that did the work.
I don't know. I
Give
just
credit
think
where
that.
credit's due.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Going
The
back
women
to,
these
like,
days are totally different.
Women first got the vote. I believe it was in Australia, but Google says it's New Zealand. I believe South Australia did it before New Zealand, but technically South Australia's a state country. But either way, South Australia and New Zealand gave women the vote before UK did. UK did it after World War II, which is nice. And
The
I
one
don't
thing
know
I
where
love about America, you
the
don't
country
have to
did it
vote.
probably around that time.
No way.
See, we have to vote, and if we don't vote, we get fined. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Do y'all have
Yeah.
like political parties? Like, how is that split up?
Oh, different suburbs have different friggin' what do you call them? I hate politics.
So is it just like representatives for each suburb?
It's not exactly
B1,
suburb,
you're
but they're electorates. The electorates are different to suburbs, but they're roughly the same size, and in the country they're a lot bigger because there's less people live out there. So
here we have Labor and
Sydney,
Liberal.
and you have a lot of electorates in inner city Melbourne, and we have the Labor Party, which is spelt without a U, and we have the Liberal Party, which just has a capital L. And the Liberal Party, we're blue, but they're kind of like the Republicans. And at the same time, the Liberal Party also like your Democrats, because you guys don't have a Labor Party. But the Labor Party, they're for poor people and people in general and just helping out people. But sometimes they go too far and make life a bit too much like communism, and so people don't like them because they say that the government's taken over too much, and they swing back to voting for Liberals. The problem for Liberals is they do a lot of favours for their mates, and their mates are usually mega rich people. So that's the political parties in Australia. We also have the Greens, who don't do anything for trees or anything much. They're very into social issues, and they're very into like immigration issues and gay issues and that kind of stuff. I'm not nothing against gay issues, but that if they're into that kind of stuff, they should have called themselves something like the Social Democrats rather than the Greens. I think you should label the parties and what they are. That reminds me of the pub landlord guy in England. He said that the Conservatives, he's going, they don't conserve anything, do they, the Conservatives? He's going, Labour, they don't work a day in their life. He's got the political party names are all wrong in this country.
I go in and vote.
They should be named what they do.
I go in and vote, right? Give them my name, whatever, they find me, tick me off. They give me all the forms, who to vote for. And I'll just randomly vote for, like, Shane Warne or... You know what I mean? Like, I just take the mickey out of it. It's ridiculous.
Vote for Fiona Patton.
Yeah, I just put anything on it.
Vote for Fiona Patton in the Senate.
For them. Yeah.
I don't know what party she's in now. They keep changing the name of the party. It used to be the Sex Party and then the Reason Party. Maybe I should look it up.
No. So you vote at all?
I won't tell you to work for a major party, but vote for Fiona Patton.
I vote when I have somebody I can agree with, and these last few years I have not voted.
Right.
So you don't get fined, do you?
Nah.
No.
But you have to register to get to vote?
You do have to register to vote, yeah.
Every year?
Nah, it's really just
okay.
Once.
Every election cycle, I think, right?
Well, yeah, every once election. So every 4 years, basically.
You have to re-register.
Yes.
If you want to vote. If you don't vote.
Yeah,
we don't do that.
It's you have to be registered in the county that you plan on voting in. So a county is kind of like,
I guess it would be their suburb type shit.
Yeah, suburb type. A suburb is very small for us.
Leanne?
Yeah.
Her party's currently called Legalise Cannabis Australia.
I will vote for that one.
Yeah, so please vote for Fiona Patton for the Senate in Victoria. Everyone in Victoria, please give her a go. Legalise Cannabis Australia. She's been in the Senate before, but she's much better than both Labor and Liberal. And she'll be, there for other issues as well, not just cannabis.
You know what, man? I'll vote for them for you.
Duck is probably the most.
And she's a former sex worker. If that means anything to anyone.
Oh shit!
She's 60 now, so she's probably put that long behind her.
What's that, says?
Duck, you're pretty political, right?
No, not really.
No,
I really couldn't.
I know. I'm just trolling, man.
I don't think many Australians give a shit. To be honest, it's like a chore to go and vote because you have to, otherwise you get fined.
When you force somebody to do something, it definitely starts to feel that way. I imagine.
Does that start when you turn 18?
I'll give a shit. Yeah. Yeah.
What's your drinking age?
But I think sure is.
Wait, 18 is y'all legal drinking age too?
Yeah.
Oh,
yep.
Shit.
Isn't it 16 in Germany?
21, yeah.
Yeah, in Germany it's 16.
That's crazy.
And in America it's 21. Now, shit, recently they made it so you got to be 21 to get tobacco and shit too.
Yeah.
I think you can drink when you're 16, but if you're with your parents, like, you don't get into trouble.
Yeah. You can, even at licensed premises, you could drink when you're 16 when you're with your parents if you got their permission.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about
in private homes you can.
Yeah, but kids are smoking vapes at 11, 12 now.
Yeah.
Fuck, they're young. Jesus.
Yeah, 100%. Primary school kids, grade 6s and 5s are smoking vapes. Fucking ridiculous.
Vaping is definitely took over out here in America too. I don't think I've seen kids that young, but
is it hard? Is it hard for you over there for your young kids to get smokes? Because it's easy here.
No,
She
I'm sure if
gotta
you know.
be 21, supposed to be out here too.
Yeah, but there's. It's probably if you were that young and you wanted to get it, I'm sure you could find somebody to get it for you.
Because we have a lot of smoking shops here, like where I live, and Chinese people run them. And the high school kids go in, they don't need no ID.
Nah, they. I think out here they be a little strict because they do like I don't know what you call them raids or whatever. They'll send like a police in there undercover and try to catch them selling some shit to minors or try to pretend they're minors and try to buy something.
I was just thinking they got to do sting operations to catch them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's a big tobacco war in Australia at the moment.
Tobacco.
Where they're burning up tobacco places, bombing them and everything.
Why is that? How did that come about?
Yeah, it's bad. How the
Well,
mafia,
it's a war between,
you know how they are.
Yeah.
It's because of the government making all the stupid taxes to the point of the mafia can just get illegal smokes and then sell it, and so many people want to buy it now. It doesn't have to be like a criminal to want to buy smokes that aren't $60 a packet.
Well, now what they're
cost.
doing now, B1, they're getting rid of the packets of 40s and 50s, and they're only making them packets of 20s. And they're going to charge you like $50 for a packet of 20s.
How's that going to solve anything?
Well, everyone. That's why there's a tobacco war, because everyone's buying the chop.
Yeah, well, if they do
chop.
that, I'm going to be asking my mate to introduce me to do some chop now.
Yeah. So, Jawan, if you went to Bali, right? Because smokes are very cheap in Bali, right?
Okay, right.
What's the limit for you to bring home to America? Do you have a limit? Like duty-free wise? Because in Australia, if I go to Bali, I can only bring back 20 cigarettes back. That's it.
Really? Wow, it used to be 2 cartons, isn't it?
No, yeah. So it's I think it's under. It's 25 and under. But when you go to duty free in Bali, there's cartons of cigarettes everywhere. But Australians aren't allowed to bring them back.
Oh.
So in America, do you have a limit?
I'm not sure actually, because I went on a cruise last year and they didn't even let us like. So even with alcohol, you could bring it back to America, but you would have to buy it.
Has to be unopened.
Yeah, it would have to be unopened. You couldn't even have it on the ship at all. Like you have to give it to the boat when you get back on the boat, and they will give it everything back to you, like when you went home.
Okay, yeah. So when I went to Bali, I went to duty free in Melbourne when I was getting the plane. So I got 2 Jim Beam bottles, left one in Melbourne, took one to Bali. But if I didn't open it, I could bring it back. But if I opened it, I couldn't bring it back.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much the same with that.
Yeah.
I don't know about like tobacco and stuff, and any chop at all.
Yeah, because like over in Bali, you can get a packet of 20s for $2.50. That's crazy.
You're talking about chop or?
No, like Marlboro.
Okay.
Yeah, those ones. Yeah, like $2 for a packet.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So you can get a carton for like $10, $12. Over here, you got to pay over $140 for a carton.
Over here is like $120.
Might have to book a trip to Bali next time I need a packet of smokes.
I know. That's why I wish I lived in Perth. I'd go to Bali every weekend for $90.
Collingwood up 38, still having great pressure. You're crazy.
Swans are shit.
Hate to say it, Lou.
Nah.
Now got to put up with Collingwood supporters tomorrow.
Swans
You're
only
gonna work
won
with
that
Collingwood
one good
supporters.
game.
At least we had a game.
Yep.
That is true. I'm still searching for mine.
We're only on the
I forgot
we're
who
ninth on the ladder. It's not too bad.
I forgot who y'all played last week. I forgot already.
GB, why did you say that? What's going on, Doom?
Yeah, who do we play this week?
GB said, I love fried catfish. I mean, you're not wrong,
It's like
but
he's
why did you
informing
say
you.
that?
Probably because Doom came in, he wanted to inform him. He said, "Yeah, Juwan loves that shit."
So when's Carlton play?
Tomorrow.
1:20 tomorrow.
1:20.
Yep. Well, Ducks time.
Uh,
I don't know if you're in the same time zone as Duck.
um,
I think Ducks in Melbourne.
Yeah,
Is Noosa? Oh, true.
yeah, 1:20. I'll have to have you guys live at the market.
Yep, we'll be here.
Mm.
One of us. Well, I learned not to stress over Carlton these days, but I think if we do lose this game, that'll be a stress-inducing game.
Are you two going to be together? You're only 20 minutes away.
We got the rest of the games to do after that.
Yeah.
yeah, watch a game together.
Yeah, you got to be together and put your hats on. Put your gear
That's
on.
it. Yeah.
I do got my hoodie washed now. I'm gonna be wearing. The thing is,
Yeah,
I
well-
don't want to be feeling like Duck, man. Like, you have the hoodie on, you got the gear on, and then you lose. Like, what the fuck did I have this on for?
I got the
man?
gear on every week, man.
That's tough,
Every
bro.
week.
I can't do myself like that.
You got to go through the good and the bad, Stairs.
I'm with them, but shit, how much I'm with you depends on how much you treat me.
Yeah, but they're your colours, buddy. You got to wear them.
You got to learn how to handball. You can't even handball. Come on now. If you can't handball, I can't put on a jersey, a Guernsey.
Is that why you're waiting to come to Australia until Carlton and West Coast are playing really well? Is that the reason why you're not coming over?
No,
Okay. I just thought maybe.
Carlton was good this year. It don't matter if we're ass or good. I'll still, still ideally.
I can't
be over
wait
there.
to you guys. I can't wait to take you guys to a game. I can't wait.
Me either.
Get there with a 4-20 pie, beer.
I wish y'all were the foreigners. I wish I grew up over there. We waiting on y'all to come over.
True. Well, yeah, true.
Well, I do want to watch a college football game. So I actually want to watch that.
You have a team
Always
in
wanted
particular?
to watch an NBA game. That was on my list.
Any teams in particular? From anybody?
The Ducks, man. Oregon.
Mighty Ducks.
Oregon Ducks, man.
Oregon?
He'd
Oregon has a
be
pretty,
quacking in his seat.
Oregon do
He would
good
be.
sometime, though.
Oregon does have like a prolific offense, though. They're usually national championship contenders.
They iconic colors.
Yeah, they play.
Yeah,
a tough
apparently it
conference.
never won one.
Nah, they
Yeah.
haven't. Nah. Usually, it's the SEC is the teams that usually win because they prioritize defense.
All I see is Ohio State always winning at times.
Yeah, they're good historically, but they haven't. They won just recently, but they had a little spell where they weren't really winning like that. It's been like the Alabama and the Georgia and the Southern Boy teams.
Did you look up my?
What's that?
I said, did you look up my college jumper and t-shirt?
Oh, I forgot to do. See, look, these crazy
For
hours.
fuck's sake, Steve.
I'm up at 5 a.m. I'm not gonna remember that. I'll do it tomorrow. I go to sleep and I wake up and it's like, damn, I forgot.
Because if I order it, it's going to cost me more money.
Yeah,
So if you buy it, and then I can send you the money through PayPal and pay for delivery, it'll be cheaper, wouldn't it?
probably. I can look it up though.
Yeah.
That'd be funny seeing you with some Albany State stuff because it's an all black
Yeah.
school. It's an all black school.
I'll get away with it.
Yeah, you would. I mean, no, there's nothing wrong with it. It would just
Unless I saw a black American, you'll go, "What the fuck are you wearing that for?"
yeah, that would be. No, they wouldn't say that. No, it would just be very surprising, especially if you're Australian. They'd be like, "How did you find out about Albany?" That would really be the question because we're not a big school. We're like a division
I
two.
got family there, brother. I got family there. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, because we're not like nationally recognized or anything like that. Like we have one player that
I
went
just
to
like
school
college jumping.
Yeah, I went to school with some guy though at Albany State. He's in the NFL right now, but that's very rare though.
Well, I prefer to wear yours and Joanne's ones than Harvard or something.
Oh yeah, Harvard's the nerds.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, you idiot!
Oh, Billy.
What Billy doing out there?
Fucking someone's at the door. Scared the shit out of me.
This game is done. Over.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, sadly.
Damn it.
Yeah, I can't see us coming back.
My tips is done this year. You fall behind on tips, it's like there's no coming back.
Well, you falling.
Calm down. Who is that?
Duck, who did you tip again?
Hey?
Who did you dick? Who did you tip again?
I've tipped Collingwood.
Hello.
Charlie, what's going on?
What up, Charlie?
Nothing much.
You doing all right? You sound just like Lily.
Oh, God, they sound just alike.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all sound the same.
Do you think so?
Yep.
Unless that was you just talking, and Charlie moving her mouth and you talking.
And Charlie's a little bit lit, I think.
Oh, what?
And she shouldn't be because she's playing footy tomorrow.
Yeah, Charlie, you need to get that discipline. You about to go to the AFL. Come on now.
Exactly.
You know she playing for Carlton? You know, since she said Carlton
hey,
shit.
how are you going to play for Carlton if you're a little bit lit?
Hey, look. You see how she said Carlton shit? You know how the world works. You call Carlton shit, now you about to get drafted by AFLW Carlton.
Not gonna happen.
She's like,
I go for a trade for North.
she says she's going for a trade for North.
Straight away.
I guess you can't do that. AFL be like, yeah, well, we're about to send you over there then.
Exactly.
How is North AFLW team?
How's what?
How is North's AFLW team? Are they good?
They're the best
They're
in the
really
comp.
Are they?
Are they?
Yeah, except for Brisbane.
Yeah, they're really
She
good.
said they're the best in the comp bar Brisbane.
Damn.
Better than Brisbane.
Excuse me for a minute.
Have you not made
The
it?
pasta sauce is ready and it's 10:30, so your own goddamn pasta. Sorry. Come
Even
home
with
and
Lil
demand.
Ashmore, they're still better than Brisbane, I reckon, North Melbourne. Ashmore went to the fourth one.
Oh,
She's my favourite player, Caitlin Ashmore. She used to play for North. Before that, she used to play for Brisbane.
You and I know you follow the AFLW.
Just Caitlin Ashmore.
Okay.
he has his favourite.
Nah, I followed Collingwood, but they suck. They got knocked out by North Melbourne, and then COVID came and they didn't have a grand final that year. That was the best time. That was the best like Collingwood have done in the AFLW. Got knocked out in the
won the
prelim.
past 9 matches at the Adelaide Oval.
Don't ask me, STEEZ. I don't know.
All right, so every gather round, I'll be tipping Collingwood from now on. They've won 9 straight.
We got hammered.
Yeah, there's no shame in it, Lily. Collingwood looking like top 4 side as well. Aside from that first game.
No, well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow's game.
Right.
Used to.
Make it kick longer.
Yeah, me too.
That makes It makes a couple of y'all.
I love when you two guys play each other. It's great.
Oh my god, bro. I feel like we've been winning aside from that first year, but that first year, that shit
Oh,
felt
man,
terrible.
we barely been a team these last few years.
Carlton's
You'll get there.
Carlton's VFL team squad got smoked last week too. So it's like we had AFL listed players there, so it's already just like, what can I have to look forward to?
Wow.
Nothing to look forward
It's a
to.
bad sign when your VFL club's getting smoked too.
Well, true.
Yep.
Well, boys, I'm off. I got to work tomorrow. Thanks for having me on.
Of course.
Take care.
Appreciate you tuning in.
And I'll tune in tomorrow sometime while I'm at work.
All right, Lily.
Alright.
We'll be
Yeah,
waiting for you.
Hey,
We'll
bye,
be-
All right, boys. Have a good one.
Take care.
Cheers. Bye.
Cheers.
Just
Cheers.
the four of us.
Just the four of us.
2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I turned the game off, man. It's already over.
It's best part now for us.
He's the best partner.
Yeah,
He's
sing the
smiling.
song.
B1 smiling like shit.
I don't want to rub it into
Right.
in front of Leanne, yeah.
How many months has it been since we last won a game? I don't even know. Point.
I think we lost like 10 of our last 12 or 11 of our last 13 or something like that.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, it's the egg ball.
Bro, we are shit.
I want to say it was against the North.
I think it was.
I might be
eh?
wrong as fuck. I could be wrong as fuck though.
I'll double check it.
I'm
pretty sure it was against North. 24. Lost the final,
Of course.
week 1. Then round 24, we lost to St Kilda. Oh no, our last win was against West Coast in
Yep.
round 23.
Yep.
It's a goddamn
Forgot about that
shame.
one. Yeah, that was our last win. Sadly.
We got smoked by Hawthorn in round 22. We
Yeah,
lost to
I was at
Collingwood.
that game too, man.
For real.
Yeah.
Lost to Collingwood round 21 by 3 points. Lost to Port round 20 by 14. Then we beat North round 19. Lost to the Dogs round 18. Lost to GWS round 17.
Join in the chorus and sing it one more.
And then we beat Richmond round 16. It's like, bro, our wins are trash.
Yeah,
We
I
beat
know.
Geelong. The last meaningful win we had was against Geelong in round 15. And I remember that.
I remember.
I think we had a
So
footy
well.
match that day. I think we had a footy match that day because I woke up and then I looked at the score and I was like, ooh, we won. We fucking
You guys won?
suck, man. What's up? Nah, I don't remember what game that was, to be honest.
15 minutes?
Yeah, man. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know.
That's the
Yeah.
game.
30 points the margin at full time. Oh, wait, not yet. 31 points. All right.
Oh,
All right, so 1-2 for tips right now, or 1-4-2.
yeah, same STEEZ.
Fucking
On the
Adelaide,
same
man.
roll.
I need you to start missing something, man. I think you're ahead of me on the tips, bro.
Nah, bro, I'm good at tipping, man. I'm pretty good.
Hey, man. I need you to
Pretty
fuck
good.
up a little bit, bro.
Okay.
Oh, you at the top?
Maybe I'll try
Damn.
West Coast. See how it feels.
You say you picked West Coast?
Maybe. Maybe not.
You're tied for
Maybe I
second in tips.
chose. Maybe I chose North Melbourne.
You not about to play the mind games with me, man.
Maybe I chose Melbourne.
I did. I know I did.
Oh, you did
You
too.
did. I know you didn't
Yeah.
pick. Where you about to fuck up at? You picked Hawthorn over Port, and Port about to win. Watch, I'm telling you now.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I chose Hawthorn.
That's where I'm about to get my my comeback. I'm about
Okay,
to
you
jump.
get one above me. Yeah, you get one above me then. Maybe two if Melbourne wins.
I'm still 3 behind you.
Yeah.
How can you tip Essendon, bro? Come on now.
Look, I chose Essendon because I think Essendon's got a strong chance. But
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
Spoken like a true Essendon fan.
I'm tipping with Duck, man.
Oh, come on, bro. You can't do me that low. Bro, you can't go that low, man.
I cut deep with that one. Melbourne just got to get it done eventually, man. Like, there's no way.
It definitely should be this week.
I reckon they will win it. But I'm not confident of picking them.
Me either.
I do think Lever being out just is tough for them, man. That's somebody that they need.
I'm going to leave a big gap in their defense.
Yeah.
A big hole missing.
And then Essendon might get Peter Wright back, so that's a big boost for them too, I think.
Hmm.
Tomato pata.
We got a new debutant coming in as well.
Yeah, I seen that. Matt Carroll.
Matthew Carroll. Yeah.
Is he related to Jack Carroll at all? Do you know?
I don't think so they are.
Oh.
I'm not too sure.
Hmm.
Is Will Wright still in? I think he's still playing.
Yeah, I think so. I think Lewis Young got dropped. Moyer got dropped.
I dropped Moya, man. Moya's
Yeah.
good.
I've been waiting to see. I want to see his potential, man.
Why drop Cooper Lord? I don't understand.
That's been the big question.
How much disposals did he rack up?
I think he kicked up it's like 17 off like 88% or some shit like that.
18 disposals, 1 assist. That's pretty good, man.
It was off like 80% too, I think, bro, or 88%, some shit like that. It was pretty good.
I don't understand why they drop him. Good player.
I don't think Carlton understands either.
Nah. You should coach the club. Coach him since.
Nah, I can't imagine what things would be said about me as an American coaching the AFL club.
An American coach in AFL? What is this?
Get this black bloke out of here.
Cullen throw a fit, man.
Mason Cox was an interesting take when he started AFL.
I do want to see another American in the league, though. I want to see an American midfielder and see how that would go.
For us. Or in general.
Not necessarily for us, just in general.
Yeah. That'll be an interesting take. See how well it can. I think always was American. Was he American? I'm not.
I know he played.
Sure.
He played basketball at Hawaii, I believe at Hawaii.
Yeah. I don't know if he
You know,
was born there.
I don't know either. You know, what's his name? Greenwood, Hugh Greenwood. You remember him?
Yeah.
You know, he played American college basketball too.
Shit. Got into AFL.
I think he played at like New Mexico or something like that.
Damn.
Aaron Phillips played WNBA. I don't know if you knew that.
Aaron Phillips.
Yeah, the AFLW player, well, former.
Yeah,
Watcher
the
in the
Port Adelaide.
WNBL guys.
You said, what about WNBL?
Aaron Phillips and Lauren Jackson and all that. I've been watching them since they were young kids.
Oh, okay, yeah. Lauren Jackson's a hooper, man. She was good.
Yeah. Their parents were basketball players.
That
I
makes
didn't
a lot
see
of sense.
them, but yeah. Yeah, that's why she's so huge. She was really great when she was 16, and she was a different kind of player because she wasn't quite as big when she was 16. But
Right.
she's skillful. And they won the championship at the Australian Institute of Sport. They won the they were playing against like grown women and they were all freaking under 18.
Yeah.
It's the only time that team won the championship. I don't think they play in it anymore.
Damn.
Yeah, they changed the WNBL heaps. There's one team in each city except for Victoria, which has a team in Geelong, a team in Bendigo, and a team down here where I live, which is not Melbourne.
Yeah.
It's called the Southern Flyers, and it's like Southern Melbourne. And it used to be called Dandenong Rangers. So that's my team in the WNBA. And WNBL, Southern Flyers. They changed the name of the team and they changed the color, but I still recognize it's the same team. They had the same sponsor and the same players, and I kept
Damn.
getting the same like news in the newspaper in the same spot. Yeah.
Damn. Did y'all see
And now
Bailey
they've
Smith?
got this thing called. I did see him a little bit last night. Yeah, they got this thing called NBL One now, which is the men's basketball, and so it's like a lot of teams that used to be in the NBL, and they're now into NBL One, and then they're playing with teams that used to be in a thing called the CBA, I think. That's the was the lower tier basketball in Australia.
They just started that?
Yeah, the NBL One is like really recently, and it's like the VFL is to the AFL.
Oh shit.
So we're in the NBL One South. That's different, like NBL ones around the country. But we're not with the teams at Adelaide, but we're in the teams with Tasmania and also in the eastern part of South Australia, which is only like one or two teams. Which makes sense because it's a big country and you can't spend money on a B League travelling across the country, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they've got it's sort of like a conference system.
I feel that.
I don't
Kinda
know if
reminds
the
me of
winners play off. I don't know if the winners play off against each other. I'll have to find out throughout the year.
That'd be interesting.
But yeah, I'll follow it a little bit because it's like the old team I used to like.
Yeah, it makes sense though. Hopefully they come good.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you a bit more about the new basketball teams later, but they made this team called Melbourne United, and then they made this other team called Southeast Melbourne Phoenix. So that's my team in the NBL, the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix.
I heard of them, yeah.
Maybe from me.
No, actually, from Prize Picks.
Ah,
I bet on the NBL. Yeah, when I
they
do
were in the
like,
playoffs.
I'll
I
bet on
think
like.
freaking. I didn't end up watching the end of it. I think Melbourne won the freaking thing in the end. Melbourne United.
Oh shit! I know. The Illawarra Hawks, I think, won the championship because I don't know if y'all saw.
Oh, well then they won it.
Yeah, because
Because
Jason Tatum.
they were the other team.
Yeah, Jason Tatum's
You're saying
dad
the Hawks?
coached them. The Hawks, yeah.
Yeah,
Jason
so
Tatum's dad
Hawks won
coached
it.
them. Yeah,
Good for them.
that's where LaMelo Ball played before he went to the NBA as well.
What time is it there for you boys?
Time is it? 8:30 in the morning.
Hawks,
Oh shit!
United, Hawks, and then United. Wait, I'm looking a bit wrong. So we got United, then Hawks, then United's 2-1, then Hawks, and then Hawks. So they won at 3-2. So that must have been best out of 5.
Yep.
They had Hawks won 114 to 104, 23rd of March.
Close match.
So what do you do from
Good old
from
Illawarra
now?
Hawks.
What's that? Duck?
No, I was saying, what do you do now, man? Like, when you get off, do you go to sleep or do you like stay up?
Actually, last time, yesterday when I got off stream, I did not go to sleep. I tried to, but I just couldn't. Just depends how tired I am. Like, usually, if we definitely have like those 3 games, 4 games in a row, I'm definitely going to sleep. But it just depends on how much sleep I get the night before. I'm probably about to eat after I get off here, and then I guess it just depends on how I'm feeling.
Yeah, I usually stay up. I usually just wake up really late in the day and just stay up and go to sleep afterwards.
My body just doesn't. I wish my body worked like that. Sometimes I just can't sleep that late. But try and get some sleep a couple hours in before the stream, and yeah, it just depends.
Fair enough. It's a long stream tomorrow, I can tell you that.
Yeah, but at least for me, I think for Juwan too, when it's your team, it's easier to get through some of the games because you're kind of more emotionally invested sometimes. So, or it's bad when you have like 3 games in a row and then they're just completely getting their ass whooped, like multiple teams.
Yeah.
It's not a good game. If it's a cracking game, it's easier to just stay in tune, but it can be tough.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, so
It's a
I'm real
difference between-
appreciative of the Adelaide game, Adelaide Gold Coast last week. That kept me up.
Oh, yeah, it would give you a boost to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, I wish the whole time zone was different, man. Wish you all were on the same time zone as us. Make your lives much easier.
You know how much easier it would be, man?
Yeah, 100%.
There'd probably be so many
Be
more
amazing.
American fans.
Oh,
Man,
yeah, true.
yeah. The time zone do just keep the American fans away, I think.
Do your friends like staying up as well, watching the games too, or like the ones you play with footy and stuff? Or
Yeah, there's a handful of them. Like my friends who aren't really into footy don't do that. But
Yeah.
okay,
the past,
Like when we travel to games, a lot of people we play with will stay up to watch like their team's games, or or they'll watch it for free on the replay like the next day or something like that. So not too many people stay up. I don't think.
yeah, that's fair.
especially because a lot of the times the people that we play footy with, they potentially have a game that same Saturday.
Yeah.
So it's like it's kind of just is it a service to yourself to stay up, watch the game, and then play a whole match of footy as well.
If you're on the West Coast, it's definitely more likely because they're 4 hours behind us. So like 10 o'clock game for them is coming on like at 6 o'clock at a decent time, and they could like watch a few games in a row.
They 3 hours behind us.
Oh, well, 3. Hey, yeah.
Either way is more favorable. Like 11 o'clock. Yeah, 11 o'clock game starting at 8 o'clock. We staying up through all that.
Light work.
Light work indeed. Yeah, the East Coast probably has the least favorable schedule as far as being acclimated with the footy.
It's a bit better for the East Coast people to watch the soccer in England.
Yeah. I don't watch.
I wouldn't want you guys to move to California though.
So we can have our trees on fire? Nah.
Nah, I mean California is great, but it's freaking falling apart now.
Yeah. I've been to California.
And you guys probably don't want to go somewhere else. Like you're from Georgia, right? So you wouldn't want to live somewhere else.
Yeah.
Would you?
I mean, potentially, but
I got family here, so if I didn't have family here, I would be more inclined to move. But yeah,
Yeah,
That's understandable.
I'm real particular about the cold, man. I hate the cold weather, so I don't want to really live anywhere like that has freezing temperatures. But even then, in Georgia, like it doesn't relative to the country, it's not really cold here. But I still get cold here, so I couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Snow
Yeah, except
sometimes
for
here
maybe
or no?
Florida.
It snowed a couple times, but it doesn't usually snow here. But it has the last couple of years actually, but nothing crazy though.
Yeah, fair. Well, the snow is for us, man. We gotta go to the mountains, man.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I think Kat was saying something about that.
Yeah. It never snows in the city. Or not that I've seen.
Canberra. Except for Canberra, but Canberra's at altitude, so it doesn't count. It's basically on a mountain to begin with.
I grew up like where I grew up though. It used to snow, but I'm not really a big fan of the snow to be honest. It just creates more problems that you have to deal with.
Apparently it's hard to clean up. A lot of mess.
Yeah, like plowing your driveway and getting it off your car and all that,
throw
man.
some salt on the ground, man. It'll be alright. Sprinkle a little salt.
That's see, I don't have to do that here.
You build up on the roof and then slide off and fall on your head.
I think the worst thing about the snow is it be fucking up cars with the rust and shit. Like, they value on cars goes down so much faster.
Oh, yeah. The ocean apparently does that too. If you live closer to the ocean,
True, yeah.
car rusts more. So, for cars, it's better to live in, like, outback New South Wales or something. Or Arizona. Vegas.
To Arizona, man, I heard the waste disposal trash cans start melting and shit because it gets so hot over there.
Texas get hot like that too.
Yeah, I don't have many Texas.
Oh,
Only time I've been to Texas was when I flew, had a connecting flight in El Paso, and that was the only experience I had in Texas.
Texas.
Another song.
Texas, man.
Out in the old... How's it go? Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl.
Texas, man. Come on, man.
There goes that there goes that that almost like
Southern,
Trey.
is it?
Yeah, that's
That's what
something
they say,
accent from
Southern.
That's a guy called Marty
I fucking
Robbins.
love the Southern accents, man. Funny. It's funny, man.
I know El Paso because Eddie Guerrero's from El Paso.
Well, I've been to El Paso before.
I know the salsa old El Paso.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got that here too. They had this ad with that guy from the Mexican actor and this little girl, and she's like, I don't know, why can't we have both? But she says it in Spanish in the subtitles.
Yeah. Why can't we have both? I know that commercial.
Dear Mitra, appreciate you, man. I do need to.
I'm gonna make some tacos actually.
Got to go ahead and cut off the stream, man. Appreciate y'all. Cullen, you ain't goddamn say the catchphrase. So
Like and subscribe.
For it, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
I forgot they were listening. I thought it was just us.
No, I have to get up here.
Hold on, I gotta.
So,
what team was on play for
It
us?
says you live by yourself, yeah?
You thought I was gonna sing good old Collingwood forever, huh?
Says you live by yourself, yeah?
Nah,